Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Roll Hit Die Presents our Wednesday night game of TORGanized play. Before we jump into tonight's game, I want to do my typical shout-outs. First and foremost, the map in the middle of the screen there is brought to you through the Roll20 app. Allows us to share battle maps, keep our players situationally aware of their surroundings, and also share artwork from different games we seem to run, whether it be a TORGanized play or a D&D or just anything. Well, we played Fate, Vampire the Masquerade, so forth and so on. Also, another shout out is to Hero Forge. It's a website you can go to create custom miniatures that you can have made, sent to your address, or if you're a subscriber, you can create a custom digital version that you can use in your digital games. And last but not least, as far as shout outs are concerned, is GUI Cube. They are a fantasy world that was created several years ago by the company and has been expanded upon by the community. If you haven't had a chance to check them out, go to GUICube.com. They've got some contest things kind of going right now, and they finished a huge Kickstarter not too long ago. Let's see, now we'll go to the actual sponsors we have. We have two sponsors. The first and foremost is W Energy. They are a good manufacturer practice certified product that is formulated to give you focus without jitters or crash. It has no calories, no sugar, and no fillers. You use the code ROLLHITDIE at checkout and you get 10% off your purchase. You can find them at w.gg. Our other sponsor is Humble Bundle. They're a website that sells games, ebooks, software, and other digital products. Their mission is to support charity while providing you with awesome content. Use the same code to let them know where you heard about them from. If you're watching us on Twitch, there are a few things to consider there as well. Down below, you'll notice a little bio, kind of tells you a little bit about us. In that bio, you'll notice off to the side is two links. One is to Extra Life and one is to our website. The link to Extra Life will take you to where you can give money to the Children's Miracle Network at any point in time throughout the year when you can and when you'd like to. The website is a little bit of information about some of the games we've had played in the past, and a shop if you want to sport some of the swag. You can go there and check it out. You can get shirts, mugs, little rugs on the ground from symbols like the one at the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, or some from like our Vampire the Masquerade game or our Mutants and Masterminds games in the past. So go check that out. And last but not least, down below next to the chat bar, you'll notice a bubble. We call that a chaos bubble. The longer you watch us, or consecutively watch us, or participate in raids and so forth and so on, there's an algorithm for it. You'll collect points. Those points can be spent to cause chaos in any of our, pretty much at this point in time, any of our games. You get a +2 or -2 to a roll, whether it be a GM roll or a player roll on this show. You've got some chaos you can cause in the D&D games on Saturday night, as well as some chaos you can cause in the Mutants and Masterminds game. Right now, the only one that should be turned on is the +2 or -2. If you click on anything other than that, which it shouldn't be on for you to click on right now, it won't matter. You'd be wasting those points, but you can add chaos to our game. Let's see. Mark, do you have a shout-out you'd like to give before we hand this off to Rod?
So we've got the second installment of the Delphi Council debriefings run through Fires of Ra. So spoiler alert, if you haven't played the mega adventure Fires of Ra in Nile Empire, you probably shouldn't watch it. But if you're a GM who's looking to run that adventure, we are on our second installment, and it looks like we're going through it about the same pace that we went through it on the stream. We're taking about 2 episodes per act so far, trying to do it as quickly as we can, but we want to have valuable information, and so we're having a good time. And shout out to Mike. You if you haven't watched, Mike's epic player role was covered last week, or Tuesday rather. So thank you, Mike.
Stupid Lady Algrass.
Mark, you said don't watch it. Maybe what you should say is bookmark it and watch it after you've played.
That's a better play. Yeah, so I don't want players. I want the players. Yeah, players watch it after you've played.
Yeah.
If you've already played it, then go watch it. But it's a spoil. I'm more interested in the spoiler alert for people to not get spoiled on the adventure, because it's a great adventure and you should play it. Go play it first, then watch.
All right, well, without further ado, we'll hand this off to Rod and jump us into tonight's episode.
Yeah. Let me ask, do you guys recall what you're up to down here?
No.
We were accessing the security.
Well, sure. Anytime you're anywhere in the cyber in Pan Pacifica, your odds are there's a good shot you guys, your party in particular, is accessing security.
Yes,
But do
we
you
were up.
remember why?
We were
we
up
were
to no good.
we are in the basement to go get to the lab to get the information we needed for uh, what's it, Kanawa guy. I can't remember his first name.
Ryuchi.
But
Ryuchi.
Ryuchi. But we're also tasked to go up into the administration area by Guy, who was the information broker, to
Yes.
get information for him. So we started in the basement.
I think it was more a not so much get information.
We were supposed to
And-
stop
Oh.
someone.
Really, you're uploading
Uploading.
a
Okay.
self-executing file.
Yeah.
Something like
Okay.
that.
Did I write that? What? We have to go upstairs in the admin and play with the computer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Should
go
be
ahead.
real easy. Just, hey, dock this into one of their computers,
Yeah.
wait a few minutes, and then you're good to leave.
Yep,
Well,
you gotta,
so
you gotta
my
go
notes
upstairs
down
and
here for a
bite the
reason.
hack.
Yeah, my notes show us that Zaotech gloriously snuck into the high access terminal.
Mm-hmm.
News at 11 filming the entire sneaking activities as he live streamed it to his 1.1 million followers.
1.1 million might be a little high.
Well, there was a
Well, he is
1.1.
famous now, right?
Yeah, whatever.
He said 1.1 million followers. Zaotech may have an inflated count on that number. It's significant. It's enough to be famous.
It's enough to be famous. The problem is, for Zaotech, in my mind at least, is that anything larger than 10 is probably 1.1 million.
Yeah, pretty much. Yep.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, yeah. There's a 1 and a 0, and yeah.
And you heard someone say 1.1 million, and they told you it's a huge number, the biggest number you've ever heard of.
Exactly.
Which is why now that's how many followers you have.
And it'll always be 1.1 million.
Yes, that's the most.
Exactly. That is the most.
That's where numbers go. That's as
Exactly.
high as go.
Because that's the most. 1.1 million.
If someone's like 1.2 million, what do you understand?
No.
That's not
1.1
possible.
million. That's the most.
Yeah.
And
that's-
Ed's happy to continue that misnomer.
Oh, yeah. Could be. I mean, if there was a super famous.
Well, then you might have two groups of 1.1 million.
Exactly.
You got double the vote. Yeah.
1.1 million groups of 1.1 million. There we go.
That's it.
That's mathing.
Yep, that's the most you'll ever get. That's the biggest group of
That
people.
would be the biggest number ever. Okay.
Yeah.
If you got clans of the tribes of 1.1 million.
Oh.
Wow, all of a sudden, you're like trying to introduce math into the living land.
Don't know how that works, but it sounds great.
Oh, no, I can tell you it's a contradiction, so it doesn't work.
Oh, absolutely. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
I feel a transformation coming on just by talking about it.
He's going to go explain how 1.1 million works to his folks in Disconnect. Because
Your tribe online is now 1.1 million. You have the 1.1 million tribe.
So roll a math check to see if you disconnect.
Yeah. Actually, what I was about to say was, Mike, for you are no longer a 4-case contradiction. You are a 1.1 million case contradiction. You discount on what you disconnect.
It's the most. Exactly.
That's
That's
right
the
up there with
highest number you can disconnect on. So clearly, that's
Now-
what
right
Now-
up there with Bite the Like.
We did just finish taking out a big power suited feller.
a big
Yeah.
what?
Guy in a power suit.
Yeah, I think there were some of them in here. So yeah,
Yes, there was.
you may recall he had tasked you to come here and steal a Stella from a foreign cosm, one that no one
Oh,
here
that's right.
is familiar with.
That's right.
It's okay.
And
Yes.
it's somewhere in this lab here.
Yeah.
And it's very large, and we have to use the train.
You do, and that's and you came in through the train tunnels.
Mm-hmm.
You've already been to the one of the larger train stations in Tokyo, which is, I believe, aren't we? We're just outside Tokyo, if I recall.
let's see, Linois Infometrics Corporation,
Toyota.
Kyoto. Sorry.
Kyoto.
Mhm.
Yeah, we've got the blueprints to the building, including tunnel for train tracks under the
Yep.
building, and detailed info of large recent delivery, which is probably the Stella, located in the R&D basement of the lab.
So it sounds to me like you had the right letters, just the wrong order.
Yeah, we're supposed to
Yeah,
capture
I
the
was
Stella
getting
and deliver it to a location that Ryuichi gave us. Which now that we have understand the train tracks and control of the high access terminal, we can do that. Just at least I recall that you said we can just do that if
Yeah,
we
you
get
can.
possession of it.
Yep. And Dan, you are referring to the fact that I used the alternate spelling for Kyoto, I think.
I'm just saying, Tokyo, Kyoto, I think they're the same letters, just
They're
in a
the
different
exact
order.
same letter. Just juggle them around a little bit differently. All right. So we've gotten in here. I think I don't think you've hacked into this system yet that I see.
No, I haven't attempted it. We got as soon as we got
just
in
finished
here,
the
we
fight.
had yep, we
Yeah.
got ambushed, fight it, whatever. We got fighted.
We got fighted.
We fought.
All right.
We-
Now
We fought.
I do
We
see
all
two
float down
notes
here.
myself from a few weeks ago.
What?
In the chat, Mike and Jim both put notes down to help them remember things. Right? Mike,
Everybody's-
you already reminded me you're taking the electric katana.
Yes.
Jim said he has to draw 2 possibilities because it wouldn't let him. So I will, I guess I will draw some possibilities and hold them to kind of keep them separate.
Keep them
And-
separated.
What's that?
I gotta keep them separated.
Yep.
Absolutely. And so when you want me to spend those on Hobeck's behalf, let me know.
I will.
He didn't put any cards down. So if he does any approved actions, he'll earn cards that way.
We'll timey-wimey it. No problem.
Yeah. We could probably assume he's going to get, like, recycle and get at least 1.
Mm-hmm.
So I will
We'll
hold
figure
a
it out.
card. Yeah, I'll hold a card there, which I should not have volunteered to do because it's a hero.
We can't see it.
Ah, I'll see it. I'll work
You
it
can
out.
see it, Mike?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay. So we are in the middle of the scene, right? You guys have already reset your pools, but we're not doing the card thing yet.
Mm-hmm. Hack that computer.
Are we to that point?
Yeah, if you'd like. I think so. What are we trying to find on this computer here?
Remind me one more time where we are. We're in the basement or in the train terminal of the building.
No, you are in the basement of Linois Infometrics. You know the Stella is here.
I'm trying to locate the Stella clearly.
Okay. So we're gonna
Cameras try to wipe our trace, etc.
Well, that's 2 different things.
Oh, it is, but yeah, it's.
I mean, if I can attempt multiple things.
I'm gonna need them at as separate roles on it. I'm afraid.
Okay, that's fine. First, I will go to try and figure out where the Stella is, because we got to know where we're going, regardless. I think. Is anyone helping?
Oh, sure, I'll help. I could do that.
I do not have computers.
I was
I'm
prompting
not
Zaotech.
helpful. I am not helpful. Yes.
I derive an inordinate amount of joy from Zaotech's +1. I don't know why. Because
okay.
it's funny to me. All
Oh,
right.
it absolutely is.
Do I like a 13? Do I want more?
I think you want more. I think we're usually starting at a 14 on most of the computer things down
Let
in
me
here.
see where we're at. Oh, I have lots of possibilities. Let's just throw one at it.
You want a possibility you're throwing out? Okay.
Yeah, I'll throw a possibility at it. Considering that my last roll sucked. Owl's at 27.
That is much, much better. In fact, that's going to be outstanding. There is over here a security door.
In the black area that we can't see.
Yeah, do you see me
I
kind of?
see the pinging.
I see the ping. I just can't see in that area, but I see where you're pinging.
Yep. I'll do this if I can do the arrow if you like the arrow better.
No, I saw where you pinged.
Okay. There's a security door there. You can see there's some rooms behind it. Looks like it's going to be to the left once you get through that security door. Now, the security door is the code for that is not technically kept in this system. However, with your outstanding here, you can see kind of how it's set up, and you can be up when you go to crack that door. So that is something you'll want to remember.
I'm taking a note that I got an up for that door. Okay. So now I want to take control of the security system.
Yeah.
So I can eradicate the video of us coming in.
Of course.
I'm not as concerned based on levels of success. I'm not concerned on getting rid of our presence here so much as I don't want record of who we are.
Yeah.
They can know that they're going to know they were invaded and whatnot. I just don't want them to be able to tie it to anybody.
Yeah, the
so
fact
any
that the
biometric
property was stolen would tell them someone was here.
Sure. Biometric data, video data, anything that they could go, these are the people who did it.
Yep.
That's what I'm going after. And if I can take control of cameras and see the areas we're going and the paths and things like that and make some better plans, all the better.
Okay.
Zotec.
Ooh.
No. That's okay.
That's okay. No one actually expected Zotec to really help.
I did. How's the 17 look?
17 is going to be standard.
Look, these buttons light up when you push them.
Were we on a 14?
Yes.
Okay, so anybody got a basic bonus?
Oh,
And
I will help you
I
in
do have
different
an
ways.
action.
That would be a negative on my end.
All
There's
right.
a supporter.
That gets you to a 20, so we're looking at a good.
Are we? We're 4 off of an outstanding, I think.
Correct. So I keep getting distracted. I'm hearing a beeping noise coming from somewhere.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
I'm going after my dinner. If you guys can get us to a 4 more points, cool. If not, then we'll just settle for a good.
Unfortunately, like I said, I have nothing that'll help out.
I have an action, but that will only get us 3.
You'd be one away.
Yeah, and I've got a willpower and an action. So it all depends on what.
I'm willing to trade
cards.
cards. Hang on a second. I'll be right there.
Okay. Here, I'm going to put the willpower on the table. So it's there.
Okay.
How many cards do you have, Robert?
Well, I have.
got 3.
I have
you've got 4.
4, but one of them
Okay.
is an action.
Okay. Yeah,
So,
I
Mark,
can either.
you're going to trade the willpower with Mike.
Yeah, that's a just give me anything.
I don't think Mark's back.
I'm
That
not.
could be. Yeah, and then drop the if you want Robert, if you want to drop the action, then he gives us each one
Yeah.
of a card.
Yeah, so. Oh, shoot.
Yep, I got it.
Okay, thank you. So just give both Mike, Mark and I a card
Well, we
when you
might
come back.
but
Right.
All right.
It's all good.
Thankfully.
Sorry.
It's all right.
I have a reality surge, a leadership, and just a flesh wound. So, who am I trading with?
Doesn't matter
yeah.
which one you give me.
Same here. One to Robert, one to me.
Okay, Robert. There you go. Leadership, and let's see, just a flesh wound to Zotec because that seems appropriate.
Yeah, that works.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. There we go.
All right. So, a couple of different things that you can do in here. You can control the cameras. You can actually also set them up to loop for, say, the next 15, 20 minutes or so. It won't be able to loop longer than that. But what it will do for the cameras in all the hallways and watching the rooms, it gives you a 15-minute time limit to get your stuff and get out before you have to worry about the cameras turning on. You can also, find out, just delete everything that was stored prior to this point, so that all of that information's gone.
If I can be selective about deleting, I just want to get our information so they have everything else. But if I can't, I will wipe everything.
It would be safer and take less time to wipe everything.
Mhm.
There's unintended consequences to that, but you know what? We're bad guys.
Yeah, I
don't
mean,
care.
you have an outstanding, so you can also set that up to, set your program with it to execute at a specific time, right? Hey, I'm going to have the cameras looping for 15 minutes. We're going to be out of here in 15 minutes. I want it to wipe everything in 15 or 20, right? So that it wipes all of it except for the loop or something like that. All of that's easy
Sure.
to do with your level of success.
I'm happy to do a delayed wipe and just get it all. Okay.
And then finally, you have also found a small subroutine that controls the security on the elevator that comes down here. Now, the other floors, it looks like the building itself has its own security. And from what you can guess, that's because to keep the security down here tighter than the rest of the building. But the elevator, since that comes down here, that is part of this specific security system. So you could set the elevator up on a loop as well as create some quick access codes when you need to go use it.
I'm happy to do that.
You suspect, even with your outstanding, that there's a chance that could be noticed sooner than your 15 minutes.
Can I set it up so that if it is noticed and someone takes steps against what I've put in place, that it triggers an alert for me so that I know that it's been noticed?
Yeah, give me another roll. Simple test on this one. Regular DC 10. DN.
$11.
Yes, piece of cake. Barely an inconvenience.
Nice. Okay.
I know I said that incorrectly, but if I said it the other way, I might get super copyright infringement.
Hey, any attention's good attention at this point.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. Super easy. Barely an inconvenience.
All right. So our plan is to go get the.
We've got
Stella.
Do we have 15 minutes from now?
And if that's what you start your timer from, yeah.
Okay, so when we walk away from this terminal, we have 15 minutes to get the job done.
Yeah, which would be getting the Stella
on the train.
and then going upstairs, getting that done. Are we just going to walk out the front door at that point?
I think we walk out.
Sounds like a plan.
That could work. Well, I mean, we walked out once before.
Mm-hmm.
I say we walk out the way that makes sense because we got to put the Stella on the train, and if the Stella's going to get out, we can get out, right?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is that going to happen within 15 minutes? That's what I'm kind of saying.
Well, that's kind of what we have to do.
Well, how far away from where we're at right now is the Stella?
Yeah, no, but it's the we get the Stella and we leave with the Stella and get out, or we get the Stella, put it on the train, zoom it off, go upstairs, do our thing there, and then leave out there.
We're through that door.
Once the Stella's on the train, that's just a matter of walk away from it, leave it, and go do the next part. Because once the Stella's where it's going to be, the train's going to leave. They're not going to know it's on there until it's gone.
I don't see how we don't ride with the Stella, because if the Stella gets out, we get out.
Well, that's what I'm saying is, are we going to get out with the Stella and not go upstairs?
Or do you go upstairs first?
Or do we go upstairs first? But then that's another...
Based on where is upstairs? Do I have a separate route to upstairs that's not through the door that I got an outstanding through for?
Yes. So the elevator is actually just this side of that security door.
There you go. Let's go deal with upstairs.
All right, but we're still in it. Like once we leave, we're in that 15-minute range,
Yeah,
so we
so
have to go
15
up there
minutes.
fast, come back.
So there's no dilly dally.
Correct. We're on the
Okay.
clock.
All right.
And you'll be happy to know your elevator is basically over here.
Okay.
Dun dun
Oh,
dun
that's
dun
it.
dun dun dun.
Let me turn that on to linger. Here's your elevator.
Have we had enough time to get rid of shock?
Yes, you can clear your shock.
I just want to make sure. Thank you.
Does anybody have any wounds that they need healed?
I'm good. And I-
Hobek
and
is
I-
fine with his one wound.
Yeah.
I'm good with me.
Then I say we go through the elevator and go upstairs and take care of business.
Leave everyone else behind, apparently. Either the elevator is there.
Yeah, you can call it down.
Missing one, aren't we?
We are not social distancing.
We're missing Mr. Zero Cool in the elevator.
Where am I supposed to be?
In the elevator.
Where's the elevator?
I got rid of through the doors. Do you want me to just put you there, Mark? Save you some time.
It's more fun.
I'm there.
I've moved you, Mark. All right, so you have the security code for the elevator here that we talked about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you're able to go ahead, put that in, and head up to the administrative level. There is, as you come out, weird kind of looking security guard. Quite a fairly large woman. Does not appear to be East Asian. Sees you as you come out, and in almost a little bit halting Japanese, asks you what are you doing here?
Above your pay grade.
We're supposed to be coming up to this level. I believe this is a little above your station.
Oh, well, yes, I was told that that the building was supposed to be empty today. Do you happen to have any credentials I could see?
We came
If
up the elevator
we
that
didn't
required
come from that
passcode.
elevator, we wouldn't have the credentials, right?
All right, Mike, that's a good argument. Why don't you give me a persuasion roll?
I
touch-
like it.
I touch my. Hey, wait. I want to help. I touch my ear and I say, "Yes, sir." No, we're dealing with it. Yes, sir. And I look at her. Ooh, I almost helped.
Ugh. But you know what?
No, I do not know what.
I'm a far walker, and my persuasion is favored, so I'm going to re-roll that.
It's a good idea. Fortunately, remember, you can't favor it into a 1. Or you can't favor it into a buff.
Oh my goodness!
So would you like put anything on top of that.
Does anybody have a second chance?
Somebody does. I thought I heard somebody say it
Remember,
earlier.
you can put possibilities on that because even though you rolled a 1, you can't favor into that auto fail.
I agree.
Yeah, I do not.
It's
I am
just a
sorry.
terrible roll.
That's a troll. Okay, yeah. If no one has, if no one has a second chance, then I'm gonna throw. I'll throw that possibility on there. That's hilarious. Last roll was an Uno.
It was.
That's better.
Okay.
Oh, second win, no second chance.
So she goes, oh, okay. Well, I guess that's true. All right, let me just make sure. I'll get your name added to the log then. That's over there, but I can go do that. Who are you?
Dr.
If it's electronic, don't worry about it because we're wiping it all out.
Listen, you don't know this is Dr. Z.
How are you telling? Are you shouting that to everyone, Mark?
No.
Okay. You're just hoping they remember.
Yes. Dr. Z.
Dr. Z. Okay. And she goes over to a computer and.
All right, we start moving.
There are a bunch of offices here. You really just need to kind of get to a computer, install. Should be pretty easy. I assume, though, are we being stealthy for what we're doing, or
We probably should.
probably?
Yeah.
Probably should. And I believe we determined that I had the best stealth roll
I think we did. Maybe.
at an 8 with a rank.
Yeah, you have a rank, so that's why it's better.
Yep. Who wants to help me?
I'll
I've got
roll
a
to
yeah.
try
I
to
got a
assist.
10. So let me see if I can help.
Oh, you got a 10?
I don't have any ranks.
I didn't.
Oh,
hurt.
you
okay, that's-
explode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
explode.
I
I
was gonna
help.
let y'all do it.
I didn't help. I didn't hurt, but it didn't help. I barely helped anyway. Or didn't hurt. Whatever.
It's like I got to help a 1. So there's wait, Holbeck. Holbeck has stealth. Oh,
Does
Holbeck has better stealth than I do. What are we doing? Holbeck is rolling stealth.
I don't think he's ever rolled a stealth, so I don't think he would do so now. Do you?
Nah, probably not. I think I'll have to talk to that gym guy.
I just made my persuasion test.
So I'm a +1 on this stealth.
Okay.
Ugh.
Mike.
I don't
Just because
like
you're
that.
controlling Jim's character doesn't mean you have to roll like Jim.
Ugh.
He didn't. He rolled a 9. That's not rolling like Jim.
There's a 1 up there somewhere.
Yeah, a +1. That's also not rolling like Jim.
Well, I don't
Here we
know
go.
now. It didn't look like a +1 to me. It looked like an actual 1 on a persuasion roll.
No, that was the fact that he's an Adinos.
Mm-hmm. That's a better roll.
All right. Is that your final answer?
You know what? We'll make it 17.
17. All right.
There we go.
So
I like
have
that.
to beat a 17.
Yep.
I review 3 and let me go see who it is that's looking around. Be this guy for his find. You have a 17. That
Correct.
would be sufficient. I had a 14.
Woohoo!
And I was
No
giving
action.
myself the +3 because there were 5 of you.
Mm-hmm.
But, alas. All right, so yeah, you can get to a computer. You were told you just need to slip to put the thing in, the program in, and it should run. Mark, when Zero Cool puts it in, it doesn't run.
Of
You
course.
fix that.
That would be a computer's role.
Of course it would.
Yeah. It looks
How's a
like
15?
basically booting in, you need some admin privileges, which apparently you're able to do with, it is a piece of cake. The program, it is now running. Are we leaving the thumb drive here and going back downstairs, or did you want to wait the 10 minutes?
Oh no, we're going back downstairs.
Okay.
Maybe put something in front of the flash drive so it's not easily seen. This somebody walks by and sees it.
Yeah, that's real easy. Just kind of, angle stuff.
Yeah.
I assume you'll wipe it down so there's no fingerprints, the usuals.
Well, I mean,
stuff.
he's a lizard, so I don't know if there's any fingerprints to use.
Oh,
Plus-
that wasn't me.
Oh, plus Zero Cool, I don't think is using his own
No,
body,
no.
so that doesn't
We're
really matter.
absolutely taking precautions.
Yeah. All right. Back to the elevator, back downstairs. And that is where we're going to call the scene. So we can do the card thing.
Okay.
Oh, good.
I'm fine with my cards.
Yeah, Zahotech, do you want to reconnect to hang on to?
Sure.
We're drawing up to 5. Is that right?
Yeah, we have to draw up to 5 first, but
Yes, I'm
All right,
afraid.
we are under glory.
Ah,
Oh,
Yeah.
we're under glory. That's right.
Yeah, you have
Like,
a
you
glory
need to have one.
in one.
There's that reconnect if you got something you want to get rid of.
I'll put the reconnect there where you can hopefully see it.
I got it. And then precision, you can have that.
Okay, well, if you don't want it,
Because I was going to throw that anyway. So
yeah. So that'll be my.
I am keeping the step C because it's going to be a DSR.
I'll wait till 0 gets up to 5, and then I'll draw for that precision because I don't use anything that requires it.
remember, I would like your ideas if you have any.
I'm fresh out of ideas. Sorry. Glory, I guess it'll work for now. I'm good.
All right, everyone else good?
I'm good.
All right, so this precision's going away.
Yeah.
And we are now recycling.
Precision was my recycle, so
Right.
Yeah, I'm keeping my card, so.
Someone's getting rid of the coup de grace.
Yeah, that's me.
That was recycling anyway. Okay.
All right, sorry, I was saying goodnight to my son. All right, so back down the elevator. It is, by the way, and I didn't mention this when you guys were going upstairs. It is a fairly long ride, right? So the underground level is actually fairly deep underground. The elevator opens. You have that steel door opposite you.
Let me toss this down before you get too far, Rod.
Yes. Okay. Go ahead. Get yourself another Pan Pacific card.
I never get to be attuned.
All right. Not a play immediate. That one that I've always tried to figure out. That one is always different. Always weird.
I don't think we have anybody from. Well, wait. What's
You guys
the
currently have
Hobeck is from
Isle
Ah, there we go.
living
That's what I was
with
looking for. I thought Hobeck was Isle.
He is. But remember, though, the 60 will only matter if you get that reality bubble card. Right?
I'm
But
considered to be from Isle. But that doesn't count for making stuff magic.
are you under the Eilish axioms here?
If I play borrow reality. When played, choose one other reality-rated character present for the rest of the scene. You are treated as if you are a native of that reality and your own.
Yes, but it doesn't have a reality surge as well.
So what you're telling me is that Cosm card does not grant me if I play it on Hobeck, I'm not going to get a magic item if I hit 60.
Unless you have the reality surge.
Unless you have the reality surge. Now we had discussed this card on Discord a couple years ago. It is a couple years ago when Pan Pacifica came out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think so.
I do happen to have reality surge in my hand.
All right. Moot point then. So yeah, when you play the reality surge, you'll basically, when you play reality surge, Mark, you're gonna be in Pan Pacifica and the Channel Zone.
No, cyber papacy.
Yes,
No.
but remember the reality surge puts you're in the Pan Pacifica regardless, but you get a mix zone with the reality surge.
Well, but I'm cyber papacy.
You are.
If I play the Cosm card, I'm considered to be from Isle and the cyber papacy.
That's why I said the Channel Zone, because that's where those two realities mix.
So where's Pan Pacific come into that?
So the reality surge card said you're in a mixed zone for the remainder of the scene, which you're in Pan Pacifica still. So you will have the nice benefit, the first I've seen, of being 3 zones at once.
Yeah. All right. Well, I need to get into a situation
very,
where
very difficult for you to disconnect.
Yeah, I'm not sure I want to play that yet.
I don't know if you do either. And I'm not sure what it does for you. I've been trying to figure out this Cosm card for a while.
The only reason I'm looking at it right now is if I start rolling and I've got a possible 60, and I'm going to drop it down to try and trigger a magic item.
Right. That and the reality surge, yeah. You basically pull power out of Hobeck. I'm sure you won't mind.
As long as it keeps him with his word.
I am Hobeck. I do not mind.
Thank
Wow,
you, Hobeck. You're a solid guy.
And sounding surprisingly Russian.
Well, he's an outsider, so isn't he? I can't remember.
So this here is the door.
He's from that section of Isle that's pretty close to Tharcold, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Parts of it, yeah. That is the door across from you. Is the one that you have your up on when you're trying to
get the door.
I'm sorry.
Someone's at the door. Oh, you see, he's got an up.
Does the guy at the door? He has it up.
Oh no, I was just saying. Does anyone have a? Let's see. Hobeck has a hero.
I have a glory.
You've got the glory.
Yeah, I just drew it when I did the card swap.
Seeing what if someone has a.
Well, wait. Let me ask a question. Did you change maps?
No.
Okay.
We've gone back down the elevator.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm good.
And nobody has an idea card, but you're already up.
What's the matter?
Oh no!
Don't have an idea
I'm just looking
card.
what we had for cards for you because you're up on this door. So an up, a possibility, hero, because Hobeck has a hero. You have a hero?
Yeah.
That's 3 pieces. So you can roll the first die and see what happens, and then start playing.
Or
cards.
are we at the door? Are we doing that now?
If you want to, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's do the door. If I do the door, we're committed.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see.
I mean, we're committed anyway. But hey.
Oh, I like that start.
Yeah. You want to try your up and start playing cards?
Let's see where the up.
Yeah. Remember, are you before you hit the 60? Are you going to be in 2 places at once? 3 places?
Well, I got.
Hold on. Devious Hearts is given a +2 to whoever does the next intersocial interaction check.
Okay.
Woohoo!
That count for this one?
No, I'm afraid this is lock picking.
Okay. So here comes my up. don't have any modifiers. You know it's going to suck. I mean,
When
it's
you
going
hit
to
the
be suck
60 after
if
this
I hit
roll.
60 right now and I haven't played any cards.
Well, then you'd have to be like, all right, I'm going to play these cards and put a possibility on this so that you're still rolling.
I'm good with that.
I think
I'm
you would be.
100% good with that. We did not.
Only a 27.
I'm willing to drop my hero on it and see how far I go.
All right.
Yeah.
So I'm still using just my stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's that? That's a 24 is the last roll.
It is.
You're up to a 43.
You're at 43. You're close.
If we've got do we got a drama anywhere?
No, I don't think so.
No.
We've got it if we got a drama. We don't have a drama.
No, which technically, because you don't have a drama, it makes this whole thing more dramatic. The lack of drama is very dramatic.
I'm not going for it with a 17, needing a 17.
Okay.
I mean, if you really want to fish for one, I have a rally.
I would absolutely go fishing. Before you play that, does anybody want an alertness?
You want to discard the alertness.
Nah.
So, Devious Hearts puts out here, for dramatic lighting specifically, so I guess during the social interaction, a nice wind blowing through the hair of the player, just the right way, maybe lighting his background.
I will try to remember. I will try to see if I can have a way to work that in.
Yep.
I make no promises. That's very specific, and I am not exceptionally creative.
All right, so
we got your back.
We got your back on that. Go ahead and play your rally, and let's see if we can fish for a drama.
All right, so play the rally. I'm going to, and that's to dump everything that I want to, but not everything.
I'm dumping the alertness.
Only dumping the one, huh?
And the adrenaline.
You're gonna make me dump cards too, because we're fishing.
All right, so.
Well, let me draw first.
Well, it doesn't matter because if we draw it.
Yeah, everyone's discarding, and then we're going to start drawing.
Oh, okay.
All right, I've discarded.
All right, is everyone done with their discarding?
Yeah.
So, Mark, why don't you draw first, since that's the most dramatic thing.
I'm drawing 4.
I have to shuffle.
I got another hero. I got a drama.
All right, so the rally definitely worked as far as that's
It
concerned.
did work. Hey,
Yeah.
do you want to play any of your cards now, Mark, before you play the drama?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
And we'll go ahead and draw our cards then.
There you go. There's my borrow reality from Hobeck to get the Isle, and then I pop the reality surge.
Do you have any cards left?
Yeah.
You do. All right, well, you said to give this to you.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Is that Hobeck?
No, it's Toshiro.
Okay. Let's see.
I don't. It don't matter
Step
what
D
you
action, or you know what? I'll give you the hero.
Okay.
I need a hero.
Yeah, ideas count as ups for me.
Yeah.
Mark's still playing cards. Is Mark there?
Mark is here.
there?
Mark's waiting for
Okay.
Rod.
Oh, I didn't hear that you had finished your rolls.
No, I've dropped my reality surge, and I've dropped my.
Yeah.
And I thought you were fishing for something.
No, I'm looking at what the thing is going to end up doing. I'm trying to figure out the magic item.
Oh, all right. Well,
I've moved past what you guys are doing to the result.
Oh, okay. There's the drama.
Yeah, go for it. I assume everyone else has already drawn all their cards. We've checked no duplicates. Anyone, right?
Correct.
Sure. I didn't actually check.
I didn't change cards.
You did not. No, I saw.
Yeah. We're
There's
good.
55.
And a possibility which you'll just grab again because
Is
Someone has
Kanawa
a
going
glory.
to get me to an up on this, or is Kanawa going to count as a full possibility?
It's a full possibility. Well, there is magic involved. You may want to go with the regular possibility.
All right, we'll put the regular possibility on then.
Right, because apparently, what does Holbeck do? He's an outsider.
He
he's
beats
a
on
dwarf.
things and takes wounds.
I think he's an outsider because of Berserk, I think.
Yeah. I don't know that I can tie what we're doing to anything that he is doing. That he does. All right. So there's your possibility. You played Glory, so everyone should. I think
Get another possibility.
Yeah, should draw a possibility, draw a card. The hand limit's still only 5, though.
Are we drawing Kanawa possibilities, or are we drawing regulars?
You're drawing standard possibilities.
Yeah, because this is.
And we draw one
Yeah,
death card.
Yeah.
So the card die roller is not functioning.
Yeah, I'm not drawing possibilities or cards when I do it.
I can fix that if you'd like, but it will reset the screen. That's okay for me if that's okay for you guys.
I don't care.
Sure.
With it.
All right.
That makes life easier.
What's that? Yeah,
It makes
does.
life easier.
Yeah, I'm restarting the API sandbox. And when I went to go look, it had this big wall of text saying that it was off.
No.
All right. We should now be able to get back in.
Who documented the glory, by the way?
That'd be Toshiro.
Should now be able to get back in and use the dealer macros.
Yep.
Done.
Well,
Now I got a second chance.
And with the sense of glory that has been happening, I'm going to attune myself.
Sure, go ahead and draw another. Hold on though.
Hold on, holding.
Bear in mind, if you trade that to Mark, that's also where the Bar of Reality card would be, and the Reality Surge would be helpful.
Oh. So, Mark, what am I going to get? I attune.
Wait, why am I? Oh, dude. Oh,
Because
wow.
you're in.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
We're gonna roll a 1d3 for you and see where you end up.
You can't
I
have
like
the the idea because it's up for me. But
Oh,
you
yeah,
want a
yeah,
second chance, an action, or a step D?
Give me the step D.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I'll just hold all the steps right now.
Yeah,
And
I
then
mean,
all
really
the
is-
steps.
Yeah.
it says you're in a mixed zone. All your world laws only affects you and the items you're using. Normally, I don't know that a reality surge would do that, but I feel that otherwise the bar of reality is not great. I think the bar of reality surge, and attuned, I feel that's an interesting and unique combination.
Yes.
All right, so you're currently in Isle, Cyber Papacy, Pan Pacifica, right, Mark?
That's what I've got in effect at the moment.
So
Plus, we want to
get
figure
that-
out how to work Core Earth into that because
No.
it's.
You're not there. Just those three. Do you want to roll a D3 or?
I'm cool with you rolling a D3.
All right, we're going alphabetically here. Ugh. I am very sorry that is Pan Pacifica.
That's okay. I'm like, come on, Cyber Papacy
I mean,
idea
it was
cards
like
don't
it's
work.
too
Come
odd.
on, Cyber Papacy
Oh, dude, that
idea
would be
cards
so
don't work.
horrendously bad. Oh
What
my
was it
god.
you wanted him to get?
Oh, the Cyber Papacy, the
Lost
idea cards don't
Stagnation.
work. Lost
Yeah.
Stagnation, yeah. Because that would have been funny.
Worst case scenario. Yes, that would have been the worst case scenario.
Hobeck. It works for. I got Fists of Fury for the remainder of the scene. Unarmed combat is a favored skill for all player characters.
Okay. So it wasn't bad. It
Hey,
wasn't as good as it could have been.
No, no.
Hobeck
it's
uses an
Toshiro.
axe, so it's not
Hobeck-
going to help him out at all.
Yeah.
Oh, is Hobeck
Toshiro.
Hobeck's the axe? That's
Yeah.
right. Damn,
Toshiro's
I knew we had
Toshiro.
somebody who was. Yeah, I knew somebody was gonna like it.
Wait, are there multiple Fist of Furies in that deck?
I have number
also have
6.
that.
What
I have
number?
think
number
so.
12. I have 12. So
Yeah,
it is different.
We're good.
When we went through them for Delphi Council debriefings, there are multiples in of things across the Cosm cards.
Okay.
You're primarily a mind character, right, Mark?
Oh yeah.
Which is alteration and divination. Okay.
I don't want magic.
Oh no, Hobeck's leaning over, and there's a spell that seems to have imprinted onto your deck.
Uh-oh. This could be good.
It will be good. I'm just trying to decide between one of 3.
Well-
So I'll be honest. I'm not going to do the one that's the most obvious because hack security feed seems like it should be the most obvious. But I feel like that doesn't give you anything you don't already have. Other than magically sending the feed to your brain.
What's the axiom on this? 14?
Gonna depend on the spell. Yes, it's probably gonna be Magic Axiom 4. Actually, the Hex security feed's not terrible, is it?
No, it's a good spell.
Allows you to use a computer, in this case your cyberdeck, to access the security feed of a single security system, either in the Godnet, a single building, etc. Such feeds are magically sent to your brain, including those from drones, robots, and other tech constructs, if they are connected to the security system. I feel like you already do all of this on a computer test, but all it does is let you use alteration instead of computer.
Which I'm not
Right.
going to do because I don't have alteration.
I would do. Yeah. I think our best option is going to be. Do you have the Cyber Papacy book in front of you, Mark?
I can.
Yeah, why don't you grab that? Now we're going to turn to page 48. Now, the good news is, since the spell's going to be in your cyber deck, you can roll a raw mind. Oh, actually, hold on. Alteration is not mind, is it?
No.
Okay. We want divination, or what's the other one that is mind? No, alteration is mind. It's conjuration and apportation of spirit.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
Yep. So let me know when you're ready, Mark, with your book.
I'm looking.
So it's some sort of weird thing. It seems to be kind of right. There's this little jolt of electricity as you're going through the door, and it must be the fact that both Hobeck is kind of trying to see what's going on, and Zao Tech is always trying to see what's going on with computers and stuff. So maybe it's tapped into like a combination of his magic and your technology and Zao Tech's the bio word's gone.
The bio
The
Gmod.
Gene
Gmod.
mods.
yeah, the gene mods. Thank you.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, it was like gone. The gene mods, but it seems to be writing some sort of weird code onto your deck, which when you realize after reading it, it's basically going to be the life hacker spell on page 48, which is pretty good. You can use mind to roll it. Of course, if you end up taking edge and alteration, which are not contradictory for you, you could just roll the alteration. But this would let you cast that spell untrained, because the deck can do it.
Okay, so raw mind or alteration. So I can't take ranks in mind. So if I
No.
want to explode, I got to put a rank in alteration and then use alteration to do this.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Do you have? I mean, which right now, if you have the XP, You know, you could see. Oh yeah, the code would see how it would do.
I
This.
have no unspent XP.
Okay, then it's basically just an untrained alteration roll.
But I could put ranks in it.
Of course, it would be better if you did. But you are pretty smart, so your mind by itself is going to still be decent.
So
Right.
essentially, I could pick computer skill, and then it becomes favored.
Yes, after you cast the spell,
Mm-hmm.
it'll be favored for an hour, or on a good 12 hours, or outstanding 24, and you have an up.
And the DN is 10.
Yeah. It's not a tough spell to do at all. And
No.
with your mind of 12, right, you're looking really at, hey, you can roll a 7 and successfully, get a standard success.
Yeah.
With a couple of ranks of alteration, you can be pretty good with that spell.
Yeah. The goal would be outstanding every time. Yeah.
Well, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, giving yourself.
Oh, and I'm not even a 4-case.
No, it's not.
Nice.
Very little magic is a 4-case contradiction in the Cyber Pappus.
Yeah. Nice. I'm kind of sad though because I always like to get the 4-case contradiction stuff because that kind of feels like I'm playing the rule of 2 at that point.
Well, right now you're playing the rule of 3 with your card combination.
All right, cool.
So, and nobody else is doing that or has done that I have noticed yet. All right, so the door is now unlocked.
Okay.
You are free to open the door.
I don't see any reason not to.
Mm-hmm.
Open the door and we go through.
Yeah.
Toshiro, you tell me when you want me to play my
door.
Cosm card.
There we go.
Huh?
Oh. There's
Your
Hobek.
fist or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fists of Fury.
So you're from what you had seen, you'd guess you're probably looking at this door over here, going and getting the thing. Piece of cake, right? I assume.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I would assume just play it, the moment we do get into some sort of scuffle.
It was not, in fact, a piece of cake.
That's why I have step C and D. Yes. Because I am
Or
aware of
falling.
someone who wrote some of this.
Is Ed Dillinger staying in the elevator at this point for any particular reason?
Yeah, because my daughter came through the door and I'm in the kitchen.
Ah,
Aha. He'll be behind Zaotek. Or in front of everybody.
okay. The security door here, it does close after you guys go through because, it's a security door. But from this side, it's you own this door. By the way, before you go any further, are you going to take the minute to do the life hacker now? Or are you going to save that for later?
That seems prudent to do now if we've got it, but honestly, we're on the clock. I'm not delaying us a minute for that, so we'll keep going.
Okay.
If I need to take an action, it takes me a minute to cast it.
It does.
Okay, we'll just keep going.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you get here. The Stella. It is a fairly large, right? It's in a large crate. But yeah, you have secured the Stella. Believe it or not, that is the end of the scene. So even though you recently rallied, we're gonna do the card thing once more.
I am still fine with. Oh wait, actually, I am going to get rid of one card.
I will drop it like it's hot. I'm down to 5.
Hmm.
And I'm down to 5.
Wow, 2 flesh wounds. Clearly, from you guys were hitting different spots.
Yep.
I got 2 supporters. Does somebody want one of those?
You want an adrenaline?
Something you don't really want to hang on to would be fine.
I'll give you an adrenaline.
I'll just put it to the board and I'll remove this. There you go. I think they gave it to you, didn't it?
I accepted the trade. I don't see that it gave me one.
Well, it didn't. So here you go. Might be because you probably hit accept before I sent you the actual card. You know what? I'll hang on to it. The adrenaline, I guess.
I got it. Oh, you mean the adrenaline?
Yeah, I'll just go and hang on to it. I'm sure somebody will need it. And see, it's a good thing I didn't have you play that card now. The scene ended.
All right, we happy with our cards?
I think so.
Yeah, but I'm not in 3 zones now.
Oh no, I'm afraid not. You're right; those do go away.
Yeah,
It was
but
fun while it lasted.
It did what you wanted it to.
It absolutely did.
Glory and a magic item.
Mm-hmm.
You're the only person I can think of who earned a magic item in Pan Pacifica. All right, so I assume we're going to be bringing the Stella back out.
Correct.
Yes.
Yes.
What
Is it like?
It's in a large crate. Yeah,
Large
you don't
crate.
have to like get a push cart to roll it on. It's pretty big.
Yeah.
Okay. I assume. Is it how heavy is it? Is it just unwieldy?
It's probably going to be somewhat heavy. It doesn't say what the Stella is,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm thinking it's probably some sort of large
Masthead.
shell and barnacle encrusted anchor.
So Hobeck will be in charge of pushing and pulling.
Yeah, I mean you can. Yeah, that's fine.
I mean,
Because he's the strongest of all.
Yeah, so
is he?
he's
What's
he's the front.
what's his strength?
His base is 12.
Oh, then I guess I can handle it.
Yeah, but you're here.
He's
Jim
not
isn't.
here.
I understand now. I was thinking, more beneficial that.
So you want Hobeck bringing up the rear?
Yeah, Hobeck.
Mhm.
Okay, so we'll put Hobeck over here, bringing up the rear, and then obviously that's going to put Toshiro out in front.
Sure.
Mhm.
Works for me. Back out the door, take it.
Yeah.
Or is there like a side
put-
supply door? We push it out. Push out. The
No,
same
I'm going to
door
put you over here because things are going to happen over here. Toshiro keeps moving himself as I
Yeah,
move
he
in.
does. I'm sorry.
Zaotech, front, middle, back, between these two.
Put me between Toshiro and Ed. Yeah.
All right. Does that look about right to you guys?
Sure.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, you've secured it. You're getting out of the mega corporation's lab. Your luck has been fantastic. Everything that could go right has gone right. And now it's time to escape the facility. As you are heading out the exit door over here, you see a figure standing in front of you. There are a number of folks around her. It appears to be a short, stocky dwarf, eyeless dwarf, of course. She has an eye patch, gray hair, and studying you with her good eye, she kind of shakes her head. Stormers, I should have known the High Lords would have sent someone. You won't have the Stella. With that, her companions spread out. She pulls a glass vial off her waist and hoists it to throw at you.
Oi.
Can we close that door quickly?
So, that is her. I sent you the door first. You'll see standing right in front of the door is the large tiger. And of course, there is someone from the living land who appears to be the tiger's friend. Standing
Kitty.
back, we have this woman. And then you also appear to have someone fairly well armed. That person who's the one I just showed you, that fairly well armed, looks like he's probably, well, you guys can probably figure out where he's from. Kind of does something that appears to be like a throat mic and says, "All right, we got him." You'll hear the elevator door ding. And you remember that fairly large Russian woman that stopped you upstairs? Well, there she is. So she is here too. You have a full party of Storm Knights who are determined to do what is right and stop you. And now things are going to get a little bit weird.
Now?
Don't kill the Storm Knights. Or kill the Storm Knights. Oh! Now it's appropriate time.
Now
huh?
you guys have been told not to kill, not to kill.
Mm-hmm.
So for all PCs, only you guys.
Mm-hmm.
All right. This is going to be dramatic because there are so friggin' many of you guys and them. I'm going to take everyone off here. I'm going to add basically everyone to this turn tracker I got because I can't think of any other way to keep track of so many.
Okay, Devious, who's it going to?
Uh-oh. And now everyone is on there like 4 times. That's terrible. Let's fix this.
Okay, is this, I guess, a -2 on this one? For the dumb luck, raw, stupid chance that changes the course of combat in the favor of the oldest player.
Huh?
It's another point spent.
Yeah, where's the table? I don't remember
it's-
ever seeing a table for how all these weird things are happening.
It's our chaos table in the stream.
It's the
Yeah.
plus or -2 to the dice
Mhm.
roll, and he's kind of
Mhm.
giving a little his narrative as to what would be causing it.
Yeah, I didn't remember that we were using that for this game.
No,
Yeah,
the plus or
+2 or
-2.
-2. We instituted that.
Totally work.
Yeah.
Don't dissuade our span.
Well, since they spent the points, I'm going to give it to you, but I'd like to see what the table is.
The
after
oldest player is going to get a +2.
There
So
is no table.
Oh, they're just determining how they want. That's how they
Yes.
spent their +2.
Hey, Rod. How
Roll
old
with
are
it.
you?
yeah, no, I said they've spent their points. We're going to go with this now.
Yeah.
But I'm making no promises for following sessions. I like to know what I'm getting into, and right now I do not.
So, first there's the +2 to whoever has a social interaction with them before we fight, and then there's a +2 to whoever the oldest player is.
So, which one of you
50.
guys is the oldest player?
I'm 57.
You got me beat.
what? Yeah, that's Mark.
Go
I
for
thought
it.
I was gonna get close. I'm in
Yeah,
my
you're
near
3
mid
months
50s too.
Sorry.
Man,
3 weeks away.
we're some
4
old.
weeks away.
Hold on, what was that you were saying, Robert?
4 weeks. 4 weeks away before I become 57.
Then I become 58.
Mark's got you beat.
Yep.
Wow.
So, Mark's got the +2.
All right.
Yeah, oldest player, not character. You want to make sure we understood that. It was the oldest player, not character.
All right, facts are stubborn things. All of you will be disfavored this round.
Maybe.
The villains, that is you, will go first, and you can be inspired. So why don't you all
Okay.
hit you shock?
Wait. So all heroes, that's us, are disfavored.
No.
No. Oh, that's
Okay.
them. I'm disfavored.
And
Oh,
Rod,
That's awful.
can you move this card over just a little bit to the left because you're right now under the blackout area? Perfect.
That better for you?
Okay.
fantastic.
Yep. And we are inspired.
Yes. So heal 2 shock.
That we haven't taken yet.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
All right.
Here.
Your
So-
sneaky little smile tells me otherwise, sir.
So I was going to go.
Since
I was
we're
going to go first and bless us.
since we are done with everything in terms of all the light stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and turn that off.
God bless you.
Okay.
I'm going to go. I'm going to
And put
bless everyone, and go like, oh, Kitty, and then try to.
So you want to bless the cat too?
Well, no. Well, I mean, you know what? Well, yeah, no.
Okay.
I'm gonna bless us, and I'm going to taunt Kitty.
Are we blessing Dex?
We would be blessing Dex. That is correct. I don't even care what it was snarl, right? Oh,
I'm assuming you're not including snarl.
I'm not including snarl in the bless. I am taunting.
Oh, you're
Snarl.
taunting snarl.
I'm taunting snarl. You know, multi actions.
Taunting Snarl by not including him in the bless.
Mm-hmm. And then
You get some dex, and you get some dex, and you get some dex. Not you, and you get some dex, and you get some.
oh, we don't have the crazy thingy, so I don't have to worry about the blessing there.
No. You
So
don't.
everyone's gonna get a
Everything.
+3. Everyone's gonna get a +3 for one round for Dex, except for Hobeck.
What does Hobek get?
He gets nothing.
He gets a rock.
He gets a rock because he's -4.
Okay.
And we will make.
You don't have the other card out. You suffer no penalties from that.
That is correct. And Kitty will be vulnerable.
How much Dex did you say we get?
Plus
1.
Oh, I thought you said 3.
1. Okay.
He did say
plus-
3.
It's 1 for 3 rounds.
1 for 3 rounds.
I
Thank
thought,
you.
But it sounded
Okay.
like you said 3 for 1 round.
He did say
Yes,
it backwards.
he did.
Oh, sorry.
I was like, wait a minute. Oh, whatever.
1 for
Yeah,
3
We were
rounds.
confused.
It's
That would be
bless.
really quite good. All right. Who would like to go next?
I am going to move over slightly,
Mhm.
and everyone is still in my range, so I am going to do awareness,
Okay.
and only awareness. Oh, God. Luckily, I have a lot of possibilities, so I am going to boost this.
You sure it's only
Um,
2 shock? There's no other penalties for it.
Yeah, but I would like to increase everyone's defenses.
Hmm. This is an up though. It's a Kanawa possibility.
Oh.
Up.
That's right. I'm sorry.
That's
Let me
okay.
do this. Okay, so no modifier here. Last roll. So a 22, that is outstanding. So
Yep.
everyone will get +2 to their defenses.
Okay. And that's Shimamura. Okay. All right. Well, who is next? Hobek, Ed, Toshiro.
Unless someone wants to stop me, I'd rather cast Telekinetic Strike and then shut that door.
That is quite all right.
So I'm going to cast that. Does shutting the door require an action?
You just have to be right in front of it.
Well, I mean, yeah, I am. There. Nope, that's open. There, now it's shut.
Okay.
I will spend the possibility because this is a psychic ability.
And I'm going to move you in front of the door here.
Copy that. Last roll was what, a 3? That was a crappy roll. Alright, 15. What's a 15 give me? Plus 3 bonus damage for 3 rounds. Alright.
Alright. All done?
All done.
All right. Mark?
I'll probably say, yeah, there's a welcoming party out there.
You also heard the elevator door open behind you.
Apparently, the most glorious beard gets a plus 2 as well.
That must be me.
Yes.
I think so. I'm
I
pretty
think
certain
so.
it probably is Robert. He seems to have the most glorious
Yes.
beard here.
I think his is longer, but I mean, mine is,
Oh.
shaped like my face. I feel pretty glorious.
That would be the guy on the left below the GM. Give me a second to verify who that is.
That'd
It's
be Robert.
Yeah.
All right, someone has poor taste. Right.
Someone has a thin skin about his beard.
No,
Alright, so
trying to take it away from Robert and use it himself.
let's see. Is that Karina? Is that who that is that came out of the elevator?
Yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
All right, so I am gonna go trick. I'm gonna go up here and trick Karina.
Seems
You're gonna make me take a -2 to get that far.
Where were you?
I was over here.
I think I did distance. I not. So that's what, 6 meters or so. What's your dex?
My dex is 8.
So no, that is not running.
Cool. Well, we're gonna I'm gonna trick her like I'm throwing a grenade. I'm just a random piece of stuff that I'm throwing. Grenade, and try and get her to dodge back into the elevator or whatever.
Okay.
What's on the card before I roll that? Defend and maneuver.
Nothing bad for you guys. Oh yes, defend and maneuver. I did.
Do I want to try that? Let me look at Karina, who has a dexterity of I don't know. Oh, 8. Oh, that might be. I could use a card. Nah, we'll stick with trick. Boom. I'll take an outstanding success. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to get a player's call and take her out of the action.
You're not taking her out of the action.
Okay.
But you can make her disfavored and whatever other.
I'm going to make her disfavored and very stymied.
Okay.
Because
Very vulnerable.
she's getting ready. We're all done.
No, I got
Hobeck.
Hobeck.
Oh, you got Hobeck?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, we'll make her very vulnerable. Hobeck can go wail on her, knock her out with his axe. Sure. Okay.
All right, hold on.
Hobeck does the thing. Let's see. All out attack. Very vulnerable. Because that's what he does, right?
That is exactly what he does.
And it's only one target this time. Way to go, Jim.
So he has a mace. So that is 2 off the outstanding.
2 off the outstanding. Well, I can't do anything about that right now.
Nope.
Oh, I could spend one of his possibilities.
Yeah, you want to do that?
Yeah.
I
Let's
mean,
spend one
you're
of his possibilities.
you're turning a good to an outstanding
Oh,
You're
hold on,
buying a
let's see
BD.
what her-
You're buying a BD with a
with the possibility. Yeah.
with a possibility.
with her toughness. Yeah,
Okay.
she's tough.
Is she tougher than you?
Well, at an 18 right now. A little.
No, she's not.
So not. There we go. Outstanding.
Yep. Okay.
So if I do this right, he's got a +2 to his damage. I've got 2 bonus dice. Flat of the axe, because, she hasn't done anything to hurt him yet. 21. Ugh, that's a horrible roll. But that's at least a wound.
And
It is.
And he doesn't have, like, a favorite weapon or anything like that?
Yeah.
Nope.
Fortunately, she'll soak it.
Yeah, she'll soak it. Yep.
Big surprise there, right?
We got a lot of opposing possibilities on the table.
It's going to be raining, yes. All right. That is all of you. You should all pull cards. Toshiro had closed the door, correct?
Correct.
Yes.
All right. So he's going to move up and open the door. Big surprise.
What?
Right? It's like he knows how they work.
Yeah, but that keeps anything from being thrown in splash because apparently he's nearby.
He's going to stab at you. I don't know if that's going to miss. I mean, I think a 10 is going to miss.
Yeah, it misses.
And then he'll step back. It's like they've taught him what to do. How badly did that miss? That did not work too badly. I mean, I missed pretty badly. All right, so Brune the dwarf was going to throw a thing at you. For all of you.
I think technically at this point in time it probably only hit me. Maybe Zahutek.
All depends.
That's what's up. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not going to get, Zero Cool or Hobek because they're definitely far enough away.
Oh yeah, you don't have to worry. They'll be fine. You should not worry about them.
Oh, I'm not. If it gets too bad, I'll just take off. Leave them to their own devices.
All right. So
that's what bad guys do, right?
Yeah, she's trying to basically, she's going to kind of move and try to angle so that it lands right between Toshiro and Zaotek. That is the goal. Let's throw some missile weapons. A 13 against your dodges.
Standard on mine.
Standard on me.
All right. So you're each going to take...
Did you add in your +2 defenses from awareness?
That is correct.
Okay.
You know what? You notice that she has this this medal on her chest, but none of you are from Aurora, so you don't know what it means. So that's better. I think she probably has a good chance of being on target with a 22.
It's good.
So
that goes to outstanding for me.
Okay. All right. So for Toshiro, 17.
Shock.
It is. Are you wearing full body armor?
I'm wearing the Konoha thing.
You're wearing the
a Konoha security armor.
Okay. And apparently, you know what? It's because it's cold and you're in a Dinos.
Yeah.
That's why it hurts extra.
Yeah, that's why it hurts extra. You know what also hurts extra? Me giving up the possibility.
It hurts extra because it's Jim.
No, that was Zaotek.
No, he's Jim for tonight. See?
So, Mike, your toughness, am I correct that was 4 wounds, the way that exploded in your face?
Let's see.
Toughness of
9. I would not take 4 wounds, Mike.
No, I'm not. But I'm not disfavored.
No, you are not.
So, throw that out there. Last roll was that.
There you go.
Suck it.
All right. So her one possibility turned into 2 of yours.
Mm-hmm.
That feels like a good deal.
We cannot continue down this road.
This Karina over here is swinging at Hobek. She will not all-out attack because at the moment she cannot all-out attack. Ugh, that is terrible. But that does end her turn, so that goes away. And then
He was disfavored, right? She couldn't have put a possibility into it.
yeah, you're right.
Totally
So
forgot that.
you can take your possibility back. She could not.
Oof. I'll take the standard hit still.
Which was going to be 16 cold.
Mm-hmm. So I get.
You would probably take it, I would guess. Or if you want, you can end up re-rolling from start if you're going to.
Let's see. Hold on. 16. That would have still been a wound. I still would have rolled it. We're good.
Okay, you would have done the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them did not want.
Would you have saved the second?
Well,
the
it's
second
the
possibility
Nah,
and just taken the
We're
wound.
good. No, I wouldn't have taken it.
Okay.
I want the wound right now.
Okay.
All right.
Not that much Hoback.
I'm checking to see if I had rolled really well for anybody else.
That was the only one you put a possibility on.
Yeah, she had rolled a 21 when she.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm checking. She still would have had a 15, still soaked. She's good on Hoback's hit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And no longer disfavored. So technically, she could throw something on top. She rolled a 2. It's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. I can't really justify doing that. All right. He's going to move here so that he can have a nice, clear shot at you, Toshiro. And, yeah, let's do this. Ugh. My dice. Dice are terrible. Very, very sad. Well, I guess she will begin praying for all of you. And for all of you, I mean for all of them. Ooh. 23 on a bless is 2 decks, isn't it?
That would be, yes.
Excellent.
Or 10 minutes.
Yeah. It's nice. Thanks. All right. So she was successful at that. And then finally, this thing is going to kind of leap around. Since we're in Torg, it's going to leap through the door. Because it's not D&D. And I am going to attack you because you're right there. I really should go find... he should really go attack Zalotech because that's what I said earlier, Mike.
Oh, well.
Yeah. Oh, we'll go for Toshiro now. Wow, I have rolled... That is obviously incorrect. But I have rolled far, far too many 2s this evening.
He did not, in fact, roll too many 2s.
No, I absolutely did. All right. Well, those were some terrible, terrible cards. We are on to the next round.
Cards.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, you guys pulled cards already, if I recall.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yes.
Their things go away. And gravity drop. So, reality-rated characters armed with one-handed weapons are favored for melee fire combat or energy weapons against targets that they are in melee combat with. So if you're in melee combat with someone and you're only holding something in one hand, you are favored. All of my guys are going to surge.
Can I make a suggestion before we bounce into this round
What's that?
at
You want to take
9:17?
your break? Yeah, we can do that real quick.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back in about 10 minutes or so. Don't go too far, and we'll finish our combat when we get back. we're back. You're giving me, what is that, a second?
Okay. Shima has played leadership, and I've handed a card to Zyotech and to Tashira.
In their pools.
In their pools.
Okay.
And so, Mike, if you would like to use that. Oh, shoot, I can't think of the name of it. Setback, yes.
Yeah. Throw the setback down on him right now.
I am going to draw 3 cards.
Alright, and you said you sent that in the Zoom chat, something or another?
I did. I copy-pasted into the Zoom chat. It didn't go in as the table, though. It just threw it all up as a bit of data. It's kind of annoying. Let me try a different thing.
I'll take a moment to take care of it, but at least I got the names I can work with.
Yeah. I also can do it as an image. And try that instead. That'll go to you. That might work a little bit better for you, Dan. It's an image in there now. And if you're not able to copy paste out of there, you should be able to hopefully copy paste out of Facebook Messenger, because I put it there too. So I basically just copied off my little sheet that I use, since you had someone asking for names. All right. So you've played your leadership. Don't forget to grab the extra cards if you haven't yet, Robert. And they are set back. Okay. So they seem to be having some degree of difficulty communicating with each other right now. You're not certain what the net effect of that is, but I assure you, it's disappointing for me. And hopefully later you'll be able to figure out what it is. And if you can't, I will eventually tell you. But not yet. All right, so this is going to go over here now. They have surged. You saw I rolled 60-20. No 4s or lower, so they're all good there. And let's do some terrible things to you guys.
Before you do that, do you guys want them to be very stymied this round? I can do that,
Sure.
but I got to take a recovery action to do it. And I don't have any benefit from the recovery action at the moment, but if we think that we would be better off for them being very stymied for this whole time.
Oh, yes.
Well, you get to take the recovery action on your turn, and this has the heroes going first, so they're going to go.
Right.
And
but
then
when I play the card, it commits me to a recovery action.
Sure, but what's it say? Let's see. Let's take a look.
Play while taking a recovery. Never mind. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. So Oh, actually, you guys, Holbeck is still technically very silent. I took that off too early.
He's very vulnerable.
I had read that the heroes are going first. I'm like, oh, that's gonna go away. So you know what? She's gonna all-out attack and swing for the fences on Holbeck. Yeah, that feels right.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good.
That is outstanding on the number.
All right. Well, she's going to take a couple of shock because she is relentless.
Mm-hmm.
28, and I'm going to give you one of these since you're staggered. This should seem familiar.
Let's see. 12 to a 28. That's some wounds.
16, yeah, that'll be 3 wounds.
That'll be 3 wounds. And currently hitting 1. So let us.
Could hit him even harder, but she could have hit you harder, but she stepped back and did it.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and hit that reality.
Yeah.
Drop his possibility there.
Oh yeah. And
well, that's one of them.
That's one of them, which for him is right where he needs to be, 3 wounds.
Mm-hmm.
That's max damage, as long as he hits. Um,
And doesn't take any more.
well, sure, yes. I mean, there is that. That is a part of it. They apparently do not appear to be trying to, or at least she's not trying to take you. All right. The cat is back here with who's that? Toshiro.
Yeah, Zahotek, yeah.
Yep. A 19, I think.
19 would be a standard.
What are your defenses? You're
17 for unarmed.
17 for unarmed.
Currently, yes.
Oh, because of the awareness.
Mm-hmm.
9 shock is you're gonna ignore. So he yells to the he is going to direct the cat to go get the Gotak. Yes, he recognizes you as a Gotak.
What? I
He
never.
recognizes you as a Gotak.
Are you sure he's not one of the 1.1 million followers I have?
He wants an autograph. It's an autograph hound. In this case, it's an autograph kitty.
No, that would be Snarl, the autograph cat. He is just going to shoot at you with his bow. Which is probably, actually, now that I think about it, not a great idea.
He's gonna
He is
standard hit with the bow.
Yeah, he is on target. It's only 11. I'd forgotten all of a sudden. Like, he shoots. Oh, wait, his cat's there. That's a terrible idea.
An 11 is actually a standard hit.
A 12.
I guess me.
But yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, either way, yes.
Oh no, it was a 12. The damage was 11. Sorry.
Oh, 11. That's some shock.
Yeah. He does not hit hard. He brings a cat to the table, and that's kind of what he's good for, apparently. Well, she is unfortunately not going to throw things since the cat's there. But Toshiro, you are right in front, aren't you? And so she... Actually, you know what? She will. She totally throws another grenade at Toshiro. Toshiro, 18 against your trick, I think is going to be, is that outstanding?
Yes, that'll be definitely be an outstanding.
Enjoy the disfavored along with that very stymied. It's almost like they know what you're doing. You can see, by the way, how this encounter could run a little bit long.
Yes.
What the hell's
Good.
going on? Why is it?
This encounter may end up running till like 11, 12 o'clock tonight. We'll see how long. Before we're like, all right, guys, we got to put this down. This guy in the back, he is totally going to shoot at you. Fortunately on target. At Toshiro. Very hard to hurt you. Ugh, very hard to friggin' hit you with those numbers, apparently.
There, okay. That's an alpha blast against me. That would be a miss.
Yeah, I know. I already.
Sorry, I'm kind of.
No. I didn't announce it because it was a 9. I was like, all right, I'm moving on. It was very sad. You are currently very stymied, aren't you? So she is going to move to here and point out to you, Zaotek, that the actions you are taking are not serving your goddess.
Stop.
You're not wearing any bones, so clearly you must be the good Gotak, even though
I am wearing bone and hide armor, but I'm not wearing like not like bone.
Well,
Not bone forged armor.
not bone forged armor.
Yeah. It's just, technically it's bones and hide, like her friend might be wearing, unless he's like, Tarzan, and a loincloth of decency.
All right. Well, I don't know what you're going to try doing. I know. I hate to taunt you because I don't want to make you feel bad, but she's going to taunt you.
Okay.
She's not doing it. It was a little half-hearted, clearly.
She's not gonna taunt me.
No, she taunted poorly. All right. Now that goes away. It is all of you, and intimidate is approved.
So let me ask you a question, Rod. On that card that I have, is that they're very stymied until their next action like normal? Or how are you reading that?
I would drop a very stymied on them right now, which goes away at the end of their next turn.
Okay, so they'll have an action where they're very stymied.
Now remember, recovery is you're healing shock. I don't think you've taken any.
I haven't.
So I don't know that you can recover yet.
Because you can't pay the cost.
Well, I mean,
Why couldn't I take the recovery action? All it says is play while taking a recovery. I don't get a benefit from it, but I could still take the action.
I'll double check. I want to make sure you can still take the action.
Sure.
Because I don't know that it's a cost so much as you're giving up the action, Mike, which is why I wasn't thinking that way.
Yeah.
Devious
I mean,
wants to know.
I pay a cost. I lose my action. I just don't gain the benefit of any shock because I haven't lost any.
Devious wants to know if you can use that +2 on the intimidate. What the hell? There it goes.
So you can sacrifice an entire turn to recover 2 shock. No movement or other actions are allowed. And you can't be in melee. Yeah, you want to sacrifice your whole turn.
Well, I mean, my choice is affect everybody.
Yeah, which you could do on a later turn as well after you've taken shock.
I can. I'm just wondering whether or not we think that with the most bad guys out there, we get the biggest bang for our buck, affecting all of them.
Right now we get a big bang if we are attacking them because possibilities of soak.
That too.
-4 on the reality.
We get as much as we get because it'll be -4 in their reality, and then they get their turn when they'll be very stymied.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna do it. I'm taking the recovery. Everybody's very stymied. All the bad guys are. All the heroes are.
All foes. Okay, it's a good thing it doesn't say heroes because otherwise it'd be like, all right, all of you became very stymied. If it said villains, right? Okay. So Ed's all done.
Holbeck's going to do his thing.
Hobeck.
Yep. So he is also rolling +8.
Mm-hmm.
He is currently stymied, please.
It's in there.
It's in there.
Just making sure. Oh, did you already roll it? Oh, yeah, you did.
Yeah. She...
Standard.
The standard hit?
Mm-hmm. It is a standard hit.
Let's roll with a 22 damage now, I think.
God damn it.
That it? Just the 22?
I think so.
Okay.
Yep. Because that still gets a wound.
And she's already very stymied.
Mm-hmm.
So I would be... Let me look at her reality. She's going to take the wound and 2 shock.
Okay.
because I have a -4. Her odds of soaking really quite terrible.
Check.
And, telling you guys that makes Mark feel good about wasting his turn. I mean,
No, and direct what I'm going to do next turn until she's gone, I think.
all right. Zaotek, Toshiro, Shimomura.
Who are you going after, Shira?
Give me a moment. I'll probably go after the dwarf.
That is not. It's not her. That's Brune.
Brune, yes.
Okay, I'm
Can,
getting.
can I ask this question? Does anyone have shock?
Yes.
No.
Yes, I have lots of shock.
Okay. That's good for you, Rob.
I have like a couple pieces of shock, but not enough to worry about at the moment.
I'll wait until next round to
I've
do
got
that then.
I've got like one.
Ed Dillinger
Okay.
took a bloody nose
Okay,
just
so-
because he moved too fast, and so he wiped it off and then made everybody stymied as he recovered from his bloody nose.
So
But it was self-inflicted.
Gotcha.
Zahotek will take out the electric katana, snarl at Brune, intimidate, and cast bless on strength. Ooh, that's better.
Who are you intimidating?
The dwarf, Rune.
Okay.
Which I believe is an outstanding. So very vulnerable and disfavored.
Yep.
And +5 to the faith is a 19, not quite outstanding. But that'll get us +1 for a minute strength if you're within.
God damn it!
5 squares of you. I
5
think
meters. So 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. 5 times 3,
So,
15 feet. I don't think it's quite Ed Dillinger over there.
No.
Nope. So it's
But it
us.
should hit Shima. Yeah.
that range.
Yep.
Actually, do you guys see? I don't know if anyone else sees that. Hold
I
on.
do.
You do. Now
Mhm.
everybody should.
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah.
So if you're in that range,
You have +1 strength for 3.
Okay.
which
Okay.
is not Ed or Hoback.
Or excuse me, yeah, +1 strength for a minute. Sorry.
Hold on one
Ah.
second.
Noted. Thank
So
you
many
very
things.
Don't
All
forget
right.
your bonuses. He played good pen imaginary money for that.
There you go.
All right. Suppose I will move towards that dwarf.
Sure. It's gonna make you
Can you?
vulnerable.
Oh, you're stymied. Yes, not vulnerable.
Oh, I'm stymied. Just regular, or is that?
No, you're very stymied at the moment.
And I'm vulnerable. No, I'm not going. I am
You'll
vulnerable.
become vulnerable because you're leaving the kitty.
Right. So no all out.
No, unfortunately not.
So with +2 that was given to me by Devious Hearts, it'll drop that stymie down to just a -2.
Mm-hmm.
So I will. She's the one throwing shit at me. I'm just gonna,
One thing.
twice. She threw
No,
two
no.
things.
2 things.
No, she made she like tricked you.
Trick
It's a
'em.
trick.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, okay, fine. She tricked
Yeah,
me.
in his
it
mind,
was
in his
it-
mind, you
it
threw
totally
2 things.
Hey,
things
the
to
trick
do.
worked. I thought you threw something.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, I'll move up. I'll keep an eye on her. I will take the extra. I'll use that +2 you gave me, so I'll get the -4 for the very stymied. I'm going to biodensity as well as punch him. So I'll roll the
I
biodensity.
thought you were going for her. The dwarf.
He's closer. I'll go ahead and punch him.
Okay.
So biodensity is going to be 1 point higher than my. So I'll go 1 point less for this. So -4, because I didn't put it in. I will spend the possibility.
You're favored.
Oh yeah, I am favored. Thank you for the reminder.
It's one-handed weapon. Gravity drop.
Oh no, I'm favored anyway because of
You're
melee.
disfavored because of the outstanding.
Oh,
Remember
Never
you got that? We don't have a token, a disfavored token.
Right, but they don't balance each other out, right?
Yeah, they do.
Because I am favored for melee. Period for the rest of the scene.
For Fist of Fury.
No, they had said, I believe it was in the Cyber Privacy book in a sidebar, to cancel the two things out when they come up,
Right.
which makes sense because it saves time.
Okay, so right now I am not disfavored. It's just a regular straight roll.
If you were favored, yeah.
Okay, so I
So
will.
you're in the possibility.
So I will spend the possibility. I can't do the re-roll because of the balance out, but I will do the possibility. Once again, -4. And last roll was a shitty ass 2. I mean, a crappy ass 2.
It's after 9. You're fine.
Yeah. So that'll be only a +1 to my toughness. And what's a 13 look? Actually, it's not a 13. It'll be a 12.
12 is a miss.
12 is a miss.
Yeah, because he has. Oh wait, hold on. I'm looking at the cat. Nope. 12 just gets there. Standard.
Standard. All right. Well, a standard hit currently for me is a 19.
It's gonna be 2 wounds and some shock. He'll take it.
And neither one of those are. All right. Cool. And the names are taken care of, so we now know who the players as well as the characters are.
All right, so that just leaves Shimamura.
I've been debating. I think what I'm going to need to do is come down here, and I'm pulling my katana, and I'm going to attack the cat.
Okay. While you're doing that, Dan, it occurs to me, if you wanted to, you could do little screen grabs since you have the cards for all the NPCs. You could do little screen captures and then throw those as well if you wanted to into your Twitch.
Well,
then you kind of see those same defenses that you guys are looking at.
I probably could.
Yeah, no.
I recognize that tone.
That's no fancy.
Hey, Rob.
There.
Hey, wait, I think you're a one-handed weapon with a katana, right?
Yeah.
You're favored because of the
that's
derivative
right.
drop. Yep. Before you change your possibility, because you're not disfavored.
Let me do that. So let me redo it. Thank you for reminding me.
So just don't do what I did. Oh, okay.
Well, okay. No, it's me rolling. It's
not a one.
me rolling.
It's not a 1. I rolled a 1 when I was favored, so.
So
I have
I'm
a second
do
chance. I'm saving it for something a little bit better, though.
Save it for something better.
Yep.
The last roll was a 4. So a 16 against Kitty. I'm sorry. It's saying that I need to reset my Roll20 to see any of your cards. So I don't have them up.
No worries. Oh, no, you don't have the things I sent you?
Right. I can't see them. Yeah, no. It says, sorry, it looks like your session has expired, and I don't really want to have to reset everything.
That's weird. I have no idea what that means.
It means at some point I lost connection.
Yeah. That is going to be a standard hit on the saber-toothed cat.
Okay. So saber-toothed kitty. Where is it?
It hisses.
It has damage. Hold on. 11.
11?
Yeah, probably not doing anything.
You did shock.
Shock.
Hey, that's fine.
All right. I believe that was all of you, so you should all pull a card.
Do we want to keep this card?
No, not really.
Obek doesn't like it. He said no.
Thanks, Obek. Alrighty.
Obek's turn has ended, so that goes away. Dan, your turn ended. That went away. That's it for the conditions that have gone away.
Correct. Yep.
Okay. All right. I assume then we are all done. Shrink this
Yes.
a bit. That setback goes away. The Fist of Fury is the whole fight, right? Yeah, unarmed combat is just favored. Oof. All right, so whoop. How are we looking now? Bug Rush. All right, so this is going to be weird. Damage inflicted by you guys gains a bonus equal to the combined action bonus. Remember, that's if someone takes the help action to attack someone. The villains will go first and will be up. That is you guys. And unfortunately, at the moment, I can't do a thing about that.
Okay.
Wow.
So defend and intimidate. And you guys get to go first.
Sorry, what might be thinking keeping this card? What?
Yeah, you should have kept the last one. Dude! I mean, good for you.
Thanks, Hoback. You're the best. Hoback's gonna do his thing.
Stupid Hoback.
Stupid old man.
That's funny.
And the up. Oh, you didn't.
I haven't even. Oh, yeah. Here's the up.
This might hurt.
Last roll was a 37.
Nice.
Either way,
to go,
it's under
Hoback.
outstanding. But, yeah.
That's pretty good.
That's a great start.
I think that's outstanding.
That is outstanding.
All right. So we're gonna.
I will-
roll some.
Now go ahead, go for it. Let's see how things end up.
What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say?
Now let's see the damage.
All right.
You might roll ones. Oh, you did.
I did.
Way to
Rolled
go,
one and a
Jim.
two. Jim did.
So that's
Stupid Hoback.
11. 11 is
2 wounds.
I don't think I want to take those. So
I think you do.
they will make the opponent fail. So imagine that these guys just put an opponent fails card down in front of you.
What?
I said imagine that these guys just put an opponent fails card down.
What?
No, not again.
These guys just put an opponent fails
I don't-
card down in front of you. Look,
I
I
don't
played
say
a
card.
Kenku, so I can say it the same way all night long. I've RP'd that for a while. I can.
Okay. All right.
I
Ah.
have that.
Hoback is disappointed.
So confused.
Yeah.
He has a little
Yeah,
tear
yeah.
now. His little tear.
And Hoback knows how the GM feels regularly. All right, so Hoback all done.
Why did they
Yep.
get the opponent fail?
They were not set back.
So?
So that's the only answer I'm giving you for now.
Yes. There's stuff happening in the
There-
background.
Remember, these are Storm Knights. These are
Mhm.
heroes. They have resources at their disposal, the likes of which Stormers can't really imagine.
That's why I kept on asking you to tell me what's going on.
Me?
No, Rod.
Oh.
What?
Huh?
I can't imagine all the powers that these Storm Knights have because I'm a Stormer. So I had to have you repeat. Imagine
Okay.
that
Yeah,
they
that
have
was,
an
good.
opponent
That was a good
fails.
callback, Mike. That was a good.
Yes, yeah, I know. Yeah, thank you. You're welcome. Okay.
I appreciate that.
Okay, so Zahotech. Let's see. Wow, we're going to intimidate the guy in the. Oh, we're going to intimidate the cat,
Okay.
and we're going to hit it with the electric katana.
All right. So kind of stepping up to it.
I could do that. Yeah. Stepping up. Yeah, because I said intimidate. Yeah.
Oh, you said it. Yeah, and intimidate.
Intimidate.
Right. Right.
Intimidate, strike, yes.
Who are you? You're intimidating
The cat.
and striking the cat.
That is correct.
Okay. I don't know why I had to make you repeat that.
I don't know either. Well, because there's a whole targeting thing involved instead
yeah.
of multi-action.
Yeah. Yeah. There is. I'm sleepy.
Oh, but I'm up.
Good for you. Are you guys going to keep this little blue card for the next turn?
I think so.
Probably, yeah. So let's see.
Remember,
Intimidate is a 15 against
up after
Snarl.
4 rounds or longer, consult your physician.
Mm-hmm. Nice. So I
Oh, I should have
successfully
helped you on
intimidate,
this.
which will be a good. So very vulnerable for when.
Yeah, for when you're done.
Mm-hmm. And the let's see, was a +3 melee weapons is a 14. 14 against unarmed, which is a 13 right now. So just a standard hit because of the blessing. Because I think
Okay.
he got blessed. Which I'm going to do 11 too.
11 is 2 more shock.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And with the electric content, it doesn't have armor. That's right.
Yeah.
It's AP2 dazing. Okay.
No armor.
Yep.
And there was no wound, so.
Yep.
All right, we have Toshiro, Shimamura, and Ed left.
Since I'm right there, I am going to try to hit the now vulnerable cat.
Yeah.
So.
While you're doing that, Mike, you draw your card for the Intimidate, right?
Yeah, I did.
You don't usually forget, but I'm making sure.
I'm good.
Oh, yeah. That means it was a nice card.
Yeah, it was.
So that's a good roll to begin with.
Nice.
Oh, cancel. I did that backwards. So a 27.
All right, so as you're swinging, the priestess in the back yells out, "No! It is an animal that has done nothing to you whatsoever." And you can use my bonus number instead of your +11.
Wow.
So that's going to reduce that to a 16.
Okay.
Which is still a hit. Standard hit. How much damage on a standard?
Standard hit is just a. Where is it?
It'll be on the same line.
I know. 11.
All right, I will take the shock.
Hey, where can I get that power as a Storm Knight?
Yes, you can.
Ooh.
I don't think Zaotek would take it.
Probably not.
But
what is it?
Is it a miracle?
It is not a miracle.
Oh.
It is, however, in the Religions of Core Earth book.
Okay.
It is also, it might be on the Priest of Payton path as well. I'm not entirely certain.
Oh, is this Yin Yang?
I just don't remember it.
No.
It
is the vow of nonviolence.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Which
yeah. I'm not taking
super niche, and we've never seen anybody do it. I think
No.
Chip said he thought about taking it for his Palinist, decided against it.
Because I don't know anybody that's playing a Palinist other than Jim.
Yeah, he was the only one. But the vow of nonviolence can be taken from a bunch of Core Earth religions as well.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
It costs a possibility, so she dropped a possibility to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But hey, a possibility to replace somebody's bonus.
Yeah, the autograph cat was going to get clobbered.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
And I was just waiting for somebody to get a really high bonus number.
Okay.
Richard.
Yeah, we all know I'm evil. All right, so that leaves us with Toshiro and Ed.
And Ed's up there with what's her face. So
yeah, Ed's just going to try and keep her bonus in place. So I'm just going to trick her.
Okay.
Because Hobeck seems to do well when. I think it's only a good.
That is only a good. You're one off the outstanding.
Yeah, I'll accept the good at this point. Does Hobeck want her to stay very stymied because that affects her soak roll and she sucks at that, or do you want her to be easier to hit?
She's taken 2 wounds, so easier to hit.
All right.
Or is it 1 wound?
1 wound.
Oh, it was 1 wound.
But
She is taking a 1 wound, so she's a -1.
3. So
Mhm.
and he saw that when she all out attacked, she did extra damage. You might consider you have a good
Oh,
success
yeah.
mark. You had a good success.
Mm-hmm.
You might consider 1 of each.
I thought about it. It's not a bad play.
Makes it harder
And
to
she's
soak and
yeah. Let's do
stop.
that. Let's do
Yeah,
that. Let's go 1 of each.
that'll work.
See, I've told you. You've never believed me, but I've told you. Sometimes I suggest good tactics too. You got to do that so that when you suggest the bad ones, people think you actually are thinking of something and have a good idea. All right, Toshiro, just you.
Yep, and I will go ahead and not leave anybody's range, but I will get right here in the midst of all of them,
Yep.
and I will punch, kick, whatever, every one of them.
So,
Minus-
do you have whirlwind?
No, -6.
Yes, that is how I was reading that as well.
Except for her, of course, I'll get a +4 on top of that. But I'm like, I'll add that afterwards.
Figure her out.
Yeah. So it's a 7 before the up. Let's see, it's -6.
Oh, was I up on that roll?
Yes.
Yeah, we're all up. What was the last roll? Last roll was an 11.
Which means you're probably going to toss a disfavored onto her as well, Mark.
Okay, so let's see. 15 is I think a standard pretty much on everybody, except for maybe Mohawk dude, because he's
He is currently 14 because he does not have his combat knife in hand.
all right. Well, I got him. Might as well spend them. I'm gonna go ahead and get this a little higher up. What just happened?
I deleted it.
You clicked the wrong.
You hit me, and not you.
Click, yeah.
Oh, that's why. I was like, what the hell? All right.
User.
ID 10T.
Yeah. And let's see. What was the last roll on that? Total roll was a 24.
Your last roll was a 24.
All right. Submit that. We're looking at. Fuck. That sucked. I don't have anything that would be, reroll ones. So there you go. It's a 17 to hit all 4 of them.
So we're going to go one at a time. So a 17 on him is a standard. What's your standard damage?
Standard currently is a 19.
Yeah, he's going to have to take that. This stupid very stymied is killing me. On the priestess, 17 is a good.
So I'll give you 1 BD for that. What's her toughness? Where's her toughness? Her toughness is only a 6.
Her toughness is a 6. That is correct.
There you go.
Yeah, we're gonna try to. She's gonna try to soak that. She's currently very stymied, which makes it a little tougher to do. So that'll end up being 2 wounds.
All right.
2 wounds that she takes. Okay.
Okay, and hers would be a 21 on the dwarf, I guess.
21 for the dwarf. Is the dwarf currently? Yep, apparently she is. Also, that is outstanding.
All right, and her toughness, where's she at? Is it a 9?
9 is correct.
All right, so same thing. 3 wounds, 6 shock.
Ugh. She's gonna spend. Since she's not in her hometown, she will spend an extra.
She's not disfavored or whatever.
No, she was not.
Okay.
Ugh, still taking 2 after spending though. That hurts. 2 possibilities and 2 wounds.
All right, and her,
And
him.
finally, Zud. A 17 was a good.
All right. 1. Let's see, where's he at on the list? He is at a 7.
7. I looked at his intimidate.
All right, that'll be 2 wounds for shock.
Yeah, he has to spend. Well,
Now, on top of
He-
that, everybody who took a wound takes another shock.
yeah, hold on. Give me a second.
I think everybody took a wound.
All right, well, I'm afraid he's dead.
Yes, but painful touch. After dealing damage with an unarmed attack, I may expend 1 shock to inflict 1 shock on all targets who took damage.
I pretty much thought we said we weren't killing people with bare hands and whatnot.
Oh, no.
Goodness.
If he's going down, he's going down unconscious. I'm not... He's got wounds, yes, but they're not enough to kill him. I'll just put it that way.
Oh, no, those wounds were surely enough to kill him.
Well, I'm just saying, I'm punching in spots that are not vital.
Okay.
My last...
you're saying
I've killed 1 Storm Knight, and I'll leave it at that.
Okay.
Well,
Put
they
another
kinda
notch in
deserved
your
it
belt.
earlier.
Come on,
I
man.
don't want a body count, being undercover. I don't want to go completely evil.
It starts to set a pattern. Like just a little, like the first one, you can be like, look, it was the heat of battle, things happened, totally an accident. But when
Self-defense.
people are like,
They attacked
really?
me first.
You had 4 different heat of battle incidents.
Okay, the
So-
Delphi Council symbols on your belt with a little line through them. That's a little much there.
Yeah. All right. So.
I need a permanent job. I just lost my, actual job.
So pick up an extra shock. Pick up an extra shock.
And
Do me a favor. Remind me of that when I'm taking the damage next time. It'll save me a moment. All right.
Oh,
so,
I'm sorry. It states whether or not they took damage. So I was waiting for your, soak rolls.
Oh, I was giving them the damage as we were going one by one.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking about it. Sorry.
No worries. No worries. All right. Well, that sucked pretty badly. And, we're going to keep rolling here. But I'm pretty sure, remember I said earlier, hey, this fight could go a little long. I think Mike's going to do his best, his level best, to make sure we don't go too long tonight.
Yeah, would you like me to pull a card?
You may all pull a card.
Has Mike got a plan?
Yes.
Yes.
That
And
plan.
it is a
that
plan
has
he has-
been full.
He has mastered this plan. I saw what he drew when he went, ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
All right.
Well, I only have to call after 4 rounds.
Right, yes, after 4 rounds. I'm saying you're real good with it. You're on point with your callbacks this evening.
I am. I'm just like bam, bam, bam.
Yeah. I'm surprised.
Maybe you need to play Hobeck more often.
Well, do you want to start with Hobeck?
No.
It's
I go.
and heroes.
I go.
Heroes get to go.
Oh, okay.
The -4 heroes get to go.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was thinking about, hey, what do I want to do on this? I think I want to do this thing.
I mean,
You tell
the
us all
GM
the
did
time,
say-
running away is an option.
yeah.
Yeah, but it's only one person KO. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And everyone's stymied.
So these are beginner Storm Knight players because they're about to have a TPK.
Yeah, and in this case, it's a total party knockout.
Assuming you don't drag them onto the tracks. We didn't kill them.
No, we just drag him into where the Stella was at and lock him in there. They get the blame for it.
So it was. I think it's. You're making it pretty clear that you're trying to take them alive, though, right, Toshiro?
No, I'm just punching. I'm not.
Yeah, but you clearly could have broken his neck, right? But you kind of pulled a punch to avoid doing that.
I aimed at his shoulder or something, I guess.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. So the priestess in the back looks at him. She goes, "You killed him." Ugh, that is not good enough. But she is no longer very.
You're right. I did. You're next.
Hobeck said, "Not you out."
Yeah.
Hobbit said knock you out.
All right. Hobeck.
I turned to look at Hobeck. Are you streaming?
Hobie Zootech.
Zotec.
I meant Zootech.
No.
Are you streaming?
We were no, not currently.
Hobeck is currently very vulnerable.
Yes.
That doesn't matter. Oof, man, whose dice are cold. Snarl is going to attack both of you because, his master went down and he's very angry now.
Okay.
Understandable.
Look, just throw some catnip in his face. He'll be fine.
That goes away. That goes away.
But you make sure it's enough, because very little, they go nuts. A whole bunch, they pass out.
That goes away.
Berserk catnip. Berserk catnip.
I thought they were still very stymied.
They
are.
Oh yeah. That's,
going away as they're taking it.
yeah.
He's
Oh,
taking them
okay,
off
okay.
as they take their actions.
Ah, okay. Sorry.
It's just a little easier for me to track. All right, so he's holding that elf blaster in one hand. He's going to pull out a combat knife. You are not currently anything, right, Dan?
I'm not currently anything. I didn't go all out or anything.
Yeah. I'll take it.
Nice.
Wow.
24.
Wow.
That's a good hit.
Yeah.
All right. I will digitally
Yeah.
drop this coup de grace. What would it take to be an outstanding, by the way?
I mean,
I don't know.
a little higher. About 4 points, maybe.
4 points higher?
Give or take, yeah.
All right, then I won't go for it. But I will digitally play this coup de grace. 26.
That's a difference of, looks like 7 points, so...
Wounded and 2 shock.
a wound and
Do
2
you
shock.
have? Does the book give you hands of cards
that's-
for these
that's-
storm knights?
It gives me a communal hand for their group,
I
as
mean,
well as ways for them to earn more cards.
is that
That's cool.
it's definitely your final answer, right?
It feels like it makes sense then for you guys when they start playing them, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Can they get glory and earn more possibilities?
I don't know.
So, what was that, a wound and 4 shock? You said your final answer?
Wound and 2. Wound and 2.
Wound and 2. Well, I don't want it.
Okay.
Now
Back
that
at
was
you.
an opponent's
Excellent.
face.
That resets my opponent fails. No, it doesn't. Or it does it. I'm sure
Might.
it doesn't. It'll be
Might now.
All right. And finally, she is very stymied herself.
Don't forget to remove his, because he just attacked.
Yeah. I was trying to figure out what she could do here well, and not much.
This is the part where you run.
No, she is going to throw another potion at you, Dan.
In the midst of all of her friends?
Ugh. Yes, clearly she went to pull one out, and it did not work.
She dropped it at her feet.
Yeah. I was rolling a trick. All right. That's all of them. That was all of you guys. You've all pulled cards.
Are we
I'm
keeping
going
it?
to draw another card.
Oh, I'd like to keep that card, please.
I know.
And then I'm going to give you that.
I
So
know.
I'll take that.
All right. Hey, look. The villains are up. But at least we've gotten rid of the stupid very stymied on everybody.
It's good to be a bad guy.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'll wait till, anybody does anything they want to do to these people before I start swinging.
Holbeck's going to do his thing.
Wait.
Oh, wait,
doesn't do-
Holbeck will wait. Holbeck will wait.
Holbeck will not do his thing.
I mean, she's got the conditions right there. Already.
She could have more conditions.
Oh wait, no, you did. That was you.
I did
That's
one
it.
of each and disfavored.
Yeah, and then she went.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right. That should be go.
And we're gonna trick her again.
Clear.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Not on that roll.
You are up.
I am up.
Yes, you are. and disfavored.
Oh yeah.
Now Hobeck does his thing.
Now
So
Hobek's gonna do a thing.
make her very vulnerable and stymied.
We only get 2 conditions and disfavored.
Oh,
That's
okay.
good. She'll
No,
be
no,
very
no.
stymied in a moment.
Okay. Yeah,
As in
we'll give her the
unconscious
two
stymied?
conditions.
I
We're back
hope.
to where we were. Vulnerable and stymied and
Oh, okay.
disfavored. No,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
yeah. Vulnerable, stymied, and disfavored.
I'll take a +6.
Hobeck doesn't have like a romance card he wants to play on the big Russian women, does he?
She is not a target for romance.
Every character's a target for romance.
No, they're not.
Technically, you're right. How's a 24?
24 is outstanding.
Damn, Hobeck's
Actually,
got-
hold on.
Hobeck's got 3
I'm
He
holding.
holders.
cries out in pain. Let me see how this works.
Okay. She cries out in pain. What's
mean-
wrong? Let's see.
I mean,
So you hear this woman shouting from the other room, telling you to that we're not trying to hurt you. We just need the Stella. So I'm going to spend that possibility to give you a different bonus number other than that +10.
Sure.
Right? The 33 is the +10.
33 is +10. That's correct.
Yeah, we'll do that. That's better.
So that
drop
goes
the
to
two
a
To a 14 to
drop-
a 10.
yes.
But he can still spend on his, right?
Huh?
he can still put possibility on that if he
Can
wants
he
to.
then go? Does this put him back in the role of rolling to the point where he could say 10's not good enough? I'm going to spend a possibility, or is he stuck with the new number?
No, he's stuck with the new number because he's already
Okay.
there.
Okay.
Okay, so
It's expensive, but and it takes a couple of perks to get there, and you spend the possibility. But it's pretty good.
yeah.
It
So-
absolutely defangs the roll.
Yeah, but only so many
that's great.
times.
Well, also because she's wounded too, so that actually increased the minus, right?
The worse, the better.
Yeah, you're actually. It should be a 12.
Should be a
Because
12. Yeah.
The only thing I substitute is the bonus number,
Yeah.
not the whole thing. So
Okay.
your +10 becomes a -2 instead. So it goes to 14, goes to 12,
Mhm.
and a 12 is gonna miss.
I will accept that.
Missed by 1, but it missed.
I'll accept it.
Missed it?
It's
that
acceptable.
much.
Which that technically means you are now stymied. Because isn't
That
your
would be
weapon
correct.
unwieldy?
That is correct. No, vulnerable on a miss.
Oh.
So yeah, ain't gonna matter. Okay, that was Hobeck.
We're
That was
past
it.
9, but you know what that hand motion was.
Mhm.
Hobeck's all done. Shima, Toshiro, Zaotek.
You guys are on the cat, right? You don't want to. You're not going to throw any up here.
You know, the cat you can totally kill. It's not a storm knight.
Oh
Yeah.
and then
but-
Zototech has lunch.
And he'll
I
just
mean,
go get another one.
Eventually.
Let us. The dwarf.
Zyotech, do you want to go for it first, or do you want me to go
go-
for
you-
it? So
You go for it. You
after?
go for it first. You go
Okay.
for it first.
So I'm still up. So
Yeah,
I'll
we know the
take
rules of
that
Storm
into
Knights.
account.
They come back after the act.
Wrong cosm.
Up. Uh, 21.
On the cat,
Yep.
that is good.
What do I need for outstanding?
unarmed. For an outstanding, you'll need at least a 21.
Well, I have a 21.
23.
Okay, then I'm spending my adrenaline.
Okay,
Yeah, because they're blessed. Hashtag.
that is the
Yeah.
plus. Yeah.
And so that should be outstanding, right?
Okay. 24 is, yeah.
Oh, text like I'm not live streaming this.
plus, the camera's on a loop,
13.
so you can't like take that
That's
either.
that's a gym roll for damage.
That is, but
Yes,
it's
it
still a
is.
wound and 2 shock for the cat.
So
All
leave
right.
Zotec before I go.
Zotec.
All right. Zotec is going to look at the dwarfy. Go, that's for dinner.
And go, what?
The cat's for dinner.
Cat's for dinner.
Oh, but the cat, it belongs to him. He's
So-
unconscious.
I know. So I'm trying to intimidate the other thrower of potions. I'm imitating her and melee attacking
The
kitty
cat.
cat, which I will be at a -2 for. Because now I'm multi stuff.
And your
Multi-pass.
multitask.
Mm-hmm. And up.
So we're going to have a standard hit on the cat. How much damage is your standard?
Standard is 12.
12. All right. Cat's going to go down.
See?
It is KO'd.
It is. And on the intimidate.
No. I'm saying it was KO'd. It wasn't wounded to death.
Oh, yeah, no, correct. Yeah, we're also dazing weapon 2, which is just doing extra costs.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's electric katana.
Yeah.
The intimidate is 12 plus 6, 22 on Brune. That's an outstanding. So let's give her very vulnerable and
Disfavored.
disfavored. Correct.
All right.
All right.
Trauma code.
All right. Does that just leave Toshido? Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Let's
I
see.
assume you're attacking all 3 and taking a -4.
I'm going to take a -6 because I'm actually activating telekinetic strike at the same time to keep it up for the next round.
Okay.
So I will see. Kinesis is 1 point higher, so I'll just do the bone for attack. -6. Submit. Okay, so it's a 16.
You're up.
Yep. Modifier still a -6. Last roll was a 29. Alright, we're at... Really? 17 is not going to be enough for some of them, but... You know what? I got it. I'm spending it, and I'm going to use it. No possibility yet.
Okay.
Nope. Cancel that. I think it put a +6 on them. Last total roll was a 35. Anybody got a glory?
69, dude.
Wow. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Nope, can't do anything.
No glories, no glories.
Oh,
Oh well. And we're not in Isle, so it doesn't do no good. But still, it's a glorious roll. So 24.
Yeah. And the best news, if you had a glory, I would have been like, no, you don't understand. You're the villains. The villains don't play glory. Earlier, just fine. Against these guys, it's not going to work.
Well, anyway, we don't have one as it is. So
we have
24.
villain glory.
So let's see, 24 to...
I suggested to Lehman a while ago, hey, if you can ever introduce like an infamy mechanic for stormers, it's like it lets them, like, as if they get a glory, it lets them get the benefits without,
All right.
and maybe it strengthens the Stella in the area or something.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. So you said his he's got his knife out right now. So his melee is what, a 14?
His melee is a 14, correct? Yes.
All right. So
Outstanding toughness of 12.
okay, 2 and 4.
Yeah, let's try to soak that.
If he doesn't soak it, he'll take an extra shock.
He soaked them both.
Okay, so he won't take an extra shock.
Correct.
All right, and she is also an outstanding. I'm taking it.
Yes.
And hers is, where's she at? She's up top. Hers is a 6.
Yes.
All right, hers will be a 3 and a 6, and
Yep.
extra shock if she doesn't make it.
She's out.
All right, I will go ahead and add that shock.
Aw.
Last but not least,
Give me a minute. All right.
hers is also an outstanding. So,
Brune.
and hers is a 9.
Correct.
3 and 6 with that extra shock.
All right. So she is going to digitally throw a hero on top of that.
She's disfavored.
Disfavored.
You're right. Never mind. Let me take that off. Unmark that.
Aw.
So she just took 3 wounds?
I mean, she could spend a hero and a possibility.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Oh, she should not be stymied, though. Because that was in your thing, if that
It's
helps.
still,
Thank-
the 4 points I don't think would make a difference with the 2. That will.
Only got one.
That's okay. She is currently at a 14. So she's going to use an action. And What's-Her-Face next to her is going to use a supporter. So that she-
What's her face is unconscious, though.
What's his face?
Face.
Somebody, damn it.
All right.
Yeah, these guys, I'm surprised. They managed to draw a pretty decent hand of cards.
Mm-hmm.
Draw. Did you actually have to draw a hand?
No.
Okay.
All right.
So he played a supporter. It brings up to 17. So
No. I said she plays an action. He plays a supporter.
so she
Get him to
so,
a 20. Which means he burned a possibility and 3 cards.
And
Yeah.
a hero. Yep.
And here.
Yeah, hero.
Well,
Three
that's,
cards to
3
get that.
cards,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Burned a possibility, a hero, an action, a supporter.
All right, and
Mhm.
before my turn's up, I'm going to play this to remove all my shock.
You bastard. All right. I think that's all of you, huh?
Yeah, and my plus
and
to
then
my
our-
telekinetic strike goes up to 4 now instead of 3.
Our extra dexterity is going to go.
Excellent. I'm
Down.
happy to hear that.
Because that goes down now.
Yep.
Because it's been 3 turns.
Yeah, it doesn't. No effect.
And you're all going to pull a card.
Let's see.
Karina is going to attack Hobeck. She is currently stymied. She is very vulnerable. 16.
16 Hobeck is a standard hit.
All right. She's going to drop this drama on it. Because she has got to take him out before she gets killed.
Sure.
24. That might.
Oh, that's going to be so much. Hey, so can you give me his card that's in his pool? And
Yeah,
I'll
that
give him
hero.
that.
Oh, you bastard. Okay. I mean, well done.
Yes, I agree. I agree.
All right. So,
Oh, got another +2 going to. He's not typed it yet. This one is for Big Mike. So
Big
I guess,
Mike.
So I guess Zahatek
It's
is
tech, yes.
gets a +2 to his.
Well,
it has
remember
been-
the +2.
It has been 3 rounds, so.
Okay.
all right. Well,
And Devious wanted to make sure we did understand Big Mike was getting the +2.
yeah. So, since the cat's down anyway, I may as well throw a potion behind you guys and try to hit the 2 of you.
I agree.
I slap it out of her hand.
Apparently you did.
No, it's worse than that.
She disconnects
Disconnects.
because that's a starred perk.
Occult stuff is starred.
Nice. I mean, aw.
Yeah. He's going to take a couple steps back. Actually, hold on. She is going to use their second chance. I'm going to re-roll that.
Oh, okay. That's a good option.
Yeah.
It's not a 4K, so is it?
Is it?
It's better than the one.
Not by much. Still going to be a miss.
Well, you didn't disconnect.
She did not disconnect.
It's not a 4K. It's not
All
disconnect.
right, he steps back. He's going to become vulnerable. And actually, will he step back? No, he will not step back. He is going to begin kind of screaming in your face, trying to intimidate you.
All right.
All right. And now I will draw another card.
You played it, Mike?
I am going to play a card. Do, do, do.
Yeah, there you go. So I have 3 of them left. All right, so you guys finished kicking their ass now. I mean, you do, right?
Yeah. Toshiro, how
That's
much
the plan.
I think so, yeah.
stock do you have left?
With
Toshio's
another,
clear. That card you gave me with leadership earlier cleared all my shock.
Yeah. Good. Okay.
yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and call it now. Because you guys are clearly kicking their ass, and they're out of resources. Incidentally, if I had intimidated you, I would have randomly gotten one of my cards back. There are a couple other ways to do it, but yeah, the others did not come up. So, all right. So you have the Stella. You've dealt with the Delphi Council's team.
Yep. We're gonna drag them, put them in the room, lock the door.
Oh, no, we should take them with us.
No, drag them, put them in the door, lock the door.
Take them with us. We don't want to leave them here.
Yeah, we don't want to leave them.
Zahotek, you're being too nice.
I mean, I got a plan.
Fine.
Uh-oh. What is your plan?
I have a plan. So we take them with us, and then because they're unconscious and won't be waking up for a bit, well, we get away for a bit and eventually just drop them off in the tunnel somewhere, right?
Yeah.
But meanwhile, I take some videos with, look who attacked us in the tunnels. Oh no, I got knocked out. Oh,
Like,
look,
then,
a little puppet show.
I knew what you were planning as soon as you said I have a plan. As soon as you said it, I'm like, I know what his plan is.
I need more likes. Bite the like. The like.
Are you gonna bite
Oh,
any?
I think the cat. The cat go, bite the like.
Pull a Jim Carrey. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
and then drop them off in the tunnel somewhere away from the, because it really, if we could lock them in the closet, then they're gonna grab by the.
We're gonna
the
shave half
corporate
their
agents.
eyebrows.
Yeah.
This side of the beard.
Is bad. Yeah,
all
yeah.
that kind of all that
Picks on their faces too.
all that junior high
Sure.
stuff. Yeah, absolutely. Put shaving cream in all their hands.
Dan laughs at that, but Toshio just kind of shakes his head and walks to the other room.
Man,
Children.
I had thought there was that fight was going to be like seriously difficult.
Yeah, it was the season initiative and us going first.
Yeah.
That's really what did
man.
it. That's what did it.
You guys,
Yeah, that was just lucked out.
you guys absolutely rolled it.
Well,
Yeah,
and
that
we
was-
also nerfed them with the -4 with the very stymied, and then we got them set back. So we put the nerf bat on them hard the whole fight.
Yeah, you did. Ouch. All right, so you have the Stella. You're able to get it out of the city without a problem. That is going to get us to the end of the act.
Oh,
Okay.
Alright, so. drop
We need some first aiding of the Hobeck.
Yeah.
okay.
Yes.
But doesn't the act refresh all their health?
No,
No.
Does not.
Ooh.
Okay.
you get a roll.
So here comes Hobeck's first aid. Is anybody assisting me on my first aid with Hobeck?
I cannot.
can't, sorry. I mean, I could, but it won't do no good.
Okay. Oh,
Oh,
how many wounds does Hobek have?
Yes, 3.
3.
Okay, so that's actually a 13.
So you're 2
Um,
away from a good.
okay. I
I-
have a supporter that
Yeah, I
can
got a supporter.
I-
That does it.
we
That's it.
we got cards all over the place. I got a
Yeah.
supporter. I got an
But-
action.
Only thing to remember is you can only heal up to 2 of his wounds because 1 he had already had.
Yep.
Yep.
No, I'm aware.
And that's the one he wants to keep.
Yeah, he does.
Exactly.
Doesn't want to let that one
Exactly
go.
what you needed.
Yep.
You,
His
you go to
pet
heal
wound.
that one, you start slapping your hand away.
Do you want us to drop all of our cards?
Yep, let's go ahead and do that. We're going to reset now.
That's his pet wound, George.
And come down to 3 possibilities?
That is also correct.
Yes, I do want to get rid of the Kanawa one.
I'm keeping one, but
Oh, we're dropping
I
the
don't
Cosmo
know why I
card
want
too,
to.
right?
Mike, Mike, you were out of possibilities?
I was out of possibilities, yes.
Oh, man. Well, there you go.
I had a drama card you could have had if you needed one.
Oh yeah. That's.
Oh,
I'm
you
like,
do-
that's
you
I was
already-
keeping that hero card for Hobek just to kind of help out, just in case.
Just in
One
case.
of us was going to need it.
All right.
Oh, so we all got 5 experience points.
You did. Are you going to take a point in alteration?
Probably. I gotta see. I got a plan though. I think I may be taking spellcaster and grabbing a bunch of alteration spells.
So you can. You might consider even looking at the instead of just spellcaster. Actually, I guess spellcaster is kind of the one you're stuck with, isn't it?
It is.
Because White Witch is not no bueno for you.
Nope.
You could lone wolf it out.
Yeah, you could, I guess. But yeah, if you do that, you'll be using the Cyber Witch list. And honestly, the way if we had I was worried we were going to run out of time because of that fight. But kind of the way that I see it is almost since it was alteration, that you're basically seeing like formulas and programming in the world around you, and you're using alteration magic to just alter it.
Well,
You're
hackers.
not in the Matrix, but your mind interprets it as if you were.
Oh yeah, no, I'm
I don't know if you saw it that way. That I had to share that because
I'm taking a page out of Mike's book because I've put a point in alteration because suddenly this new path has opened up for me, and there are a number of interesting alteration spells
there are.
on the cyber papacy list
Mhm.
that I'm like, ooh, I may have to
Yeah,
take this a couple times.
the Cyber Witch list, right? That which is the Cyber Papacy 45, page 45. You have a bunch in there that can really be quite good. And you have a mind of what, 14?
12.
Only a 12. Okay, so 1 point puts your alteration at 13. You're still a little bit away from getting the other spells with the perk. But there's so many good alteration spells that you can get in there.
Well, is there a I haven't looked at the I just looked at the list and looked at which ones were alterations. I didn't look at the number, the prereq to see what I needed.
You may also consider the divination because that's also mind based.
Yeah, that's not that.
Perk eventually.
Yeah, that's not down the road that I want to go.
Okay.
That I see him going, but
That would basically be, oh, this code. I've seen this code before. That inevitably leads to this, or the idea of a AI calculating probabilities or something.
the problem is if I take if I spend one more XP, it's 2 acts before I can get the spells.
Oh, yeah, then you don't.
Yeah, I'm at 9 right now, and if I spend the 1 point to get alteration, I have 4 XP left over, and at the end of the next act, I can take spellcaster.
Yeah, I made a thing a while ago. Let me go see if I have this. I might be able to.
It's fine. We can talk about it later.
Yeah.
We're still going, unless you're calling it.
Well, we're 20 minutes from when we stop, and for starting a new act, we may as well may as well pause before starting a new act if we have 20 minutes left. That's why I was like, hey, let me go look and see. But hey, big surprise. I put most of these in a spreadsheet that was sortable a while ago.
I was going to say too is that it's starting a new act because Rod, you're baseballing next Wednesday, so it'll be 2 weeks till we're back.
Correct, which is also why if we start now, it's a much bigger. Hey, what were we doing 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
So that
I can agree with that.
So, well, thanks for joining us. We will be back in 2 weeks, as we were just so mentioned. Join us then to see what happens in Act 4. I'm sure Jim will be back at that point in time. Let me get rid of this enemy list here.
Thanks, Devious Hearts.
Yes, thanks for all the assistance. You definitely helped out in a few places.
Crumble.
We appreciate it. Yes, join us next week. If you can't wait till 2 weeks from now, if you can't wait till then to join us for any games, you can join us Saturday for our GUI Reincarnate. Yeah,
We might actually do something.
Yeah, well, I mean, you kind of did get in a combat situation, but it didn't work out too well for you, so y'all backtracked, and you might go back in to deal so. But I mean, there's all sorts of weird things going on in that game. Come join us and check that out. Either way, thank you for joining us. Remember, we're in this adventure called Life Together, so keep that golden rule in mind. Treat those around you the way you'd like to be treated yourself. With that, have a good week.